All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another late night live stream with me, the host, Cardconomist. Stream is frozen too right now, says James. What are you talking about, James? Hey. Oh, man, look at this. Primal Clash. Attack on Titan Volume 2, which differs supposedly from Volume 1. You might be interested in this. This came out of a freshly sealed case, and so I'm very interested where it goes from here and what kind of pulls we get. Let me go ahead and place these back over Schmear. I got no room for them, actually. Who dis? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Justin? I'm inebriated. Justin! Stay away from your wallet, Justin. You'll make poor choices. What's up, Jack? What's up, Tulippy? All right, check this out. Ooh, Light Jolteon. He's not going to cost $100, I presume, because he graded 9. But this Pikachu is going to cost $200. Now, he'll probably be like 40 bucks. Let's go ahead and get some stickers on these. How's it going, everybody? How is it going? I just did a heavy restock. I think I spent about $5,000 picking up product. Mostly focused on vintage product this time. So we got some vintage product on the way. Make sure we got plenty of fun things to break open. Speaking of which, we're opening up Primal Clash tonight. For those of you just jumping in, Primal Clash is done. There's no more of it for sale. And that box break is going to happen in a minute. But first, we're going to price these two lovely slabs. We have a ton of slabs to price now. So you should hang out for that because we'll price them as the stream progresses. So we got a Light Jolteon. A PSA 9 Light Jolteon is listed for $125. That is the cheapest one. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm just going to copy it. $125. Now, the Pikachu is going to be a lot cheaper, I presume. Pikachu! Pikachu Japanese Jungle. This will probably be lower pop than the English version, I assume. Wow, he is not cheap. I thought he was a cheap card. He, in fact, is not cheap. He is nearly $200. I thought this was going to be like 40 bucks. I was wrong. I've been watching common card prices go down lately, but not this guy. Holy schmolies. So, okay. Whoa. He's $1. That's about 180. Jesus. Do you play Pokemon Go? Oh, yeah, I play Pokemon Go all day. I love Pokemon Go. It's so fun. Hey, do you play Pokemon Go? All right. Let me grab all these slabs. We don't need no slabs on our table. Hey, look at that beautiful Gold Star Charizard. One of those sold tonight for $20,000 in auction. Not bad. Typically, cards sell for less in auction. Not always, but usually. That's because people in auction don't really have an incentive to pay the same amount as a buy it now price. Because if they were willing to pay the buy it now price, they just would have already. But yeah, so I was watching that Charizard myself. You guys might have been watching it too. A Gold Star 10. I would have bid on him. Believe it or not, I have $20,000 laying around to buy a card like that. However, he had a white dot on the back. And I'm like, no, not doing it. Not buying a $20,000 card that would regrade today into a 9. You know what I mean? Because that's what would happen if he regraded. Live chat check. I almost bought it. There we are. Did you see Mickey Mantle sell for $12 million? Yes! Isn't that amazing? I feel like collectibles are going strong, guys. Collectibles are really very popular right now. XY Primal Clash. So we're just going to start on 1 with the first booster pack on the left. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I saw the back of the card. It had a white dot. Yeah, I was open-minded to bidding it up. I think if it went for $20,000, that means if I had bid, maybe it would have gone for 22, just like the one I already own, which would have been, you know, about the price of the card. So that also means it hasn't moved in price. So, you know, had I put that money in the stock market, maybe it would have. But actually, no, it would not have. Had I put $20,000 in the stock market, I'd be down like 5% or 8%, whatever. Because from February, the stock market dipped. So I'm fine with the Charizard going for 20. In fact, it's kind of odd that it even goes for that much because it almost seems like a lot. Anyways, so I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I bet I could buy that Charizard and then I could mortgage it out to somebody. I could say 6%. You got 10 years to pay it down. I don't ship until you know, finish paying. Your Gold Stars art is much cleaner. Yes, because when I went shopping for it, I looked it over carefully. I assume it's much cleaner. Yeah, no white dots on this one. Why would you spend $22,000 on a card that essentially has a white dot on the back? You know, if you have the ability to get one without a white dot. So this one is a stronger 10 than the one that just sold. Is this pre-recorded? It's so pre-recorded. So here it is. Patrick Strader on 1. Should we wait a minute? We're only 5 minutes in. Do more people need to join? Can I slap away a Mickey Mantle? No. I don't think we can afford Mickey Mantle. But I've thought about doing mortgages on very expensive cards where you pay, you know, it's going to be a decent interest rate. It's going to be like 6% maybe. And you will have a yearly interest fee. And then you can take as many years as you want to pay it down. But you will be required to make a payment each month. And if you miss enough months of payment, you will agree to a contract where if you miss too many payments, the card returns to me and you receive no refund on how much you've paid on the card, something like that. So, you know, it would be some sort of agreement like that. That would be like a card mortgage, and I'm willing to work out something like that with somebody. I'm still asking about that extra shining Tyranitar, mister. The extra shining Tyranitar. What are you talking about? 6% is less than inflation. So yes. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, James. Inflation's pretty high. You know, you couldn't charge 15%, though. There's no way. Nobody's going to accept 15%. But yeah, you know, that's an interesting point. It's funny because that's better than my stocks right now. My stocks are all down. So we got crazy inflation, but stocks are down. So yeah, that's interesting. Hey, is the Fossil Mew Slab still available? No, he's not. He's gone. You have 2 first edition Shining Tyranitars. I kind of don't want to sell him. He's been a winner all this time. Actually, let me take a look at them. Let's see. PSA 10 Shining Tyranitar. First edition. The cheapest, wow, the cheapest buy it now for that card currently is sitting at $9,000. That card has been a huge win for me because I picked mine up for just $1,000. The very first one I picked up for less than $1,000. But we need the latest sold price too, so we can compare both prices. Last sold at 5,000 buckaroos. So the last sold is 5,000, and the cheapest buy now is 9,000. So the real price is probably somewhere in between there if the market's going up on that card, right? And you know, the market could go way up if somebody gets anxious and they actually buy it at 9,000, because you never know. People got money, Mister. That's one thing people don't understand is. You might not have a lot of money, but there's people out there with the money to buy these cards if they want. Mister, you get any good scissor slabs in that return from before? Scissor slabs. No. That's pricey. Yeah, there it is. Check it out. Whew. That's the cheapest buy now. But the latest sold is 5,000. But 5,000 is pricey too. That means that I spent $800 on my first Shining Tyranitar 10 and then $1,000 on the second one. And if I sold both of them for $5,000 right now, I'm walking away with a nice $8,000 profit. That took 3 years. That's pretty good for 3 years. You know, if it was 3 years, 15% on 2,000, I would not have that much money. I'd have like what, 2,250 or something like that, right? I don't know exactly what it would work out to, but you know, I wouldn't have much more than 2,000. I'd have 15% more than. No, I mean, if that was over 3 years, it'd be more than that, wouldn't it? Yeah, let me think about it a little more. I mean, I'd be getting closer to 3,000, but going from 2,000 to like 10,000, that's pretty remarkable. That beats the stock market. That's something to think about. If my collection was only cards like my Shining Tyranitar, I would be beating the stock market, I'm pretty sure. Mister, that's chump change. All right, guys, let's get this started. Patrick Strader has 5 packs. Really fascinating. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not all cards fared so well. Some cards, they were overpriced, it turned out, and their prices fell. Some card prices fell a lot. Some card prices fell a lot. So be careful out there, guys. I'm interested if you ever want to part ways. Oh, but he's like my favorite card, Justin. So that would be a card where I'm actually looking to buy a third one, not sell any. When I was young and the Neo Destiny set came out, I was so excited. You see, I had seen the Shining Tyranitar in a magazine. I don't remember. It was Nintendo Power or something like that. But I saw him in the magazine, and I'm like, no way. Triple rarity. And the whole artwork is so freaking amazing. The artwork for Shining Tyranitar is mind-blowing. And so when I saw that as a kid, I was like, I have to have that. And I was opening up I'm sorry, Neo Destiny, but I never pulled them. And I traded the Kabutops away from my friend Vincent. So that's how I had a Shining Kabutops, but I never pulled the Tyranitar. I didn't even care about the Charizard. I just wanted the Tyranitar. All right, here we go. So, Primal Clash it is. Bidoof, Electric. This sold pretty fast. People are really interested in this box. We don't have another box break lined up after this one, but maybe we can pick something. Would you say you're up on your collection, or have you broke even on all PokeExp? Oh, I'm way up, dude. I'm way, way up. It's not even, there's no question about it. My collection has done exceptionally well. Now, in the last year, I would say it's closer to break even, but I'm pretty confident it's still way up. But if you count the 2 previous years, the appreciation for the 2 previous years is mind-blowing. All right, here we are. What do we got? Tentacool, Vulpix, Corphish, Dynamo, Weedle, Excadrill, and Kyogre, and Bidoof. Beautiful pull, Patrick. Look at that Kyogre, everyone. So shiny, too. It's really great looking. I punched the fake Cardconomist today. What? Here is the Excadrill looking a little thin on the bottom. Fates Collide. Yeah, I got like 3 cases of Fates Collide waiting to appreciate. I noticed the boxes of Ancient Origins are up $100. Guess who has 2 cases of Ancient Origins lying around? So that's 6 times 2, which is 12. So I'm up $1,200 on my Ancient Origins stockpile. That's pretty good. Would you say wedding rings appreciate? No, wedding rings are trash. You and your girlfriend should never buy a wedding ring. They are a straight ripoff. I would never allow any girlfriend that I ever date ever again in the future to buy that sort of garbage jewelry. Most jewelry does not appreciate. It quickly depreciates. Everyone who buys that stuff is bonkers to me. There's so many real assets to buy, like a home. Tell your wife, let's get $12,000 together for our first home together. That's an actual smart move. $12,000 for marriage is bonkers, man. Just stupid. It's literally just wringing money out of dumb young people. That's exactly what it is. Here we are. All right. But you know, what would probably keep young people together longer in their marriage is actually having some wealth. So it's crazy to me that the first step you take when you get married is you put yourself into debt or something trying to get married. Unless you got rich parents, which some people do, but they don't count. In this argument, they don't count, okay? If you're a rich father-in-law or rich father wants to throw you a splendiferous wedding, good on him. If I was him, I wouldn't throw the wedding. I'd say, let's have a small little thing, get your legal document done, and I will gift you $12,000 for your first home. You know, that's what I would do. So silly, man. Those parties are so mediocre at best. I've been to plenty of weddings. They're all lame. Donald's story. Mr. Donald. Would you rather be rich or wealthy? Wow, these are the tough questions. Donald's story. Vegas that shit, mister. That's right. If your wedding is costing you $12,000, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's special weddings you can host. I feel like that's something you should save between you and your wife. Go on a special vacation. You know what I mean? Go on a special vacation with that money. Don't spend that money on some sort of vendor. Anyways, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree. My wife, not my wife, my oldest sister, she had an especially cool wedding. Her wedding was at the Cathedral Basilica of St. Louis. So I think she spent $7,000 on that. And back in that time period, which would have been about 15 years ago or something like that, $7,000, I mean, it's probably worth like double that today. But they're poor now. Did you know that? I know for a fact that my sister and her husband never really moved out of their tiny condo. And so they did not do well financially. They had an extravagant wedding, but I'm the one doing well financially. Here we are. Oops. Nicholas Stapp. Confused wife with sister. Oh, you know, I don't use the word sister very often because I don't talk about my sisters very often. Her wedding was very extravagant. The cathedral basilica is gorgeous, by the way. Whenever I go into a cathedral basilica, I always ask myself, why did we stop building these? They're the best part of any city. So beautiful. All right, Nicholas. I hate thinking that we're done building cathedrals. We've moved on to building cheap warehouses for made in China crap that gets imported. You know what I mean? Have a small wedding first, then when you're up in Pokebucks, have a bigger wedding. Yeah, you could do that kind of stuff. I just think that we need to rearrange how we value things. I really value privacy, intimacy, and most importantly, my estate, the value of my estate. And if you're not already wealthy, if you're not already a millionaire, you should be striving to become one so that you can afford to have extravagance. But before that point, it would be very silly of you to waste your money on extravagant items. I value sex, says Gil. All right, these beautiful pulls were for our friend Nicholas Stop. Nicholas, nothing wild coming out of there. Let's find your bag. The box I see so far were all the full arts in the last box. These boxes are not related to each other. Oh, snap, more wealth talk. We like to talk money in here. That's my favorite subject. All right, so Andy won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs for Andy Wand. Hey, mister, just wondering, but do you still sell sports cards? I haven't restocked sport cards in a while. I really should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wore sandals to my wedding. My wife and I had a courthouse wedding. And it was very simple. And we've been together for 10 years almost. 10 years. It didn't matter. It didn't matter that there was no extravagant wedding. We're going to have $1 million in the stock market one day. And we're going to have a big, beautiful house. And we're going to live the way that we want. But, you know, it requires a sacrifice to accomplish that in life. All right, Andy Wand. Here goes. Weddings are dumb. Hey, all our friends and family, did you guys know we love each other? $10,000 for a non-relaxing day. Right, and then you get like poorly cooked chicken, basically. Like, that's the food. The food's always trash. 200 viewers, 33 likes. Can you guys give me a second and hit that like button? Hold up, how old is your wife again? I'm 33, and she is 6 years younger than me. I think she's like 27. I had a primal wedding, bonked wife on head, reverted back to monkey. All right, what do we got, Andy? Barboach, Tangrowth, Blaziken. Nice, man. Wow, another box with great-looking hollows. Here we are. My wife and I threw poop in each other, and poof, we were married. Here we are. My wife and I came from very, very poor backgrounds, and we want to be able to change that about ourselves, you know? And it takes a lot of sacrifice to reach that point where you've changed things. And you're not going to be as young as you once were, so you're going to have to make some sacrifices. My wife is 6 years younger than me as well. Badoof. Tentacool. Electric. Oh, Sharpedo. Nice, man. All right, picking up Sharpedo EX. Beautiful. Who's the wealthiest PokeTuber? Man, I don't know. That's a great question. Sharpedo. Probably SM Pratt. I'm betting SM Pratt or TCA Gaming. Those are my bets. All right, what do we got? What do we got? If you mean self-made wealth and not inherited wealth. Because if you count their parents' money, that's a different story. Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul's... you can't count him, though. You know, he's not... he didn't make his money in Pokemon, you know what I mean? He didn't make his money in Pokemon. He made his money doing other things. Here's Corphish, Azumarill, Bidoof. All right. Man, these packs are beautiful. TCA is the leader for sure. Chilling Pains on steroids. Here we are. What's next? Volbeat, Spinda, Mudkip. Illumai, Seville. Oh, here we go. Yes! Kyogre EX. Wow, it's so beautiful, guys. Wow. I'm so glad he got this pull. He went really deep in the box. So I hate it when guys who go deep don't get the big hit. That's beautiful. Before we clip this, we got to check. He's got one last pack, so he's got one more chance for a crazy pull. That's awesome looking. I mean, you're going to add that to your collection. You're never going to want to let go of it. That's how good it is. Nose pass, full beat, spin to dive ball, whiz cash. Yeah, some cards just look outrageously clean. Okay, one more pack. Logan Paul just had that money hanging there for a while. Oh my God. Trap-inch Spiel, Probo pass. All right, so his last two packs were cold. No super duper duper like triple hit or anything like that, you know what I mean? Mifdul, what's up, Dan? I wonder, all the people who invested in Pokemon during the start of the decade, those guys are good for years. Yes, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. Write that down. Write that down. All right, look at this round for Andy Wand and tell me he didn't do good. So he's got these hollows, sure. Swampert's pretty good, actually. And if you look at the centering, it's not bad. That might be a 10 Swampert. So Swampert's a hit. Kyogre's a hit. Sharpedo's a hit. I like the Feebas, believe it or not. And Blaziken, definitely. I'm loving these Ruby Sapphire era pulls here. Look at that. Beautiful. That's for Andy Wand. He got that in 8 packs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me clip that now. All right. Now, Andy says he also wants shipping. You got it, Andy. Let's go find his bag. AN, Andy Wand. Well, the booster box is from the XY era, but the Pokemon are actually from Ruby. Have you guys noticed the pattern with this box? Kyogre, Groudon, Swampert, Blaziken. Whales have so much fat. All right. We need to get him a label. Have we never shipped Andy Wand? Let me get Andy Wand his first label. I guess we've never shipped him. This box is based off of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, very cool, man. All right. Whoa, I'm really low on cash in my PayPal account because I was building up. I was ordering a bunch of older stuff. Mr. Andy. You know what that means. I got to make some Poke sales, guys. All right. Andy Wand. Boy, I love these box breaks. Don't you guys love box breaks? Okay, he's going to get some priority mail shipping. Andy Wand, we're using an address that begins with 9. Mister, I have 1 slab as well. No problem, man. 1 slab. I'll write that on the label. You want Poke sales? Fates Collide, and you'll be rich. We do have Fates Collide. You want me to just add it to the menu? All right, so we're done with Andy. Congratulations, Andy. Dylan Cranfield is next. No music today? We got some music playing. It's too quiet for you to hear. It's some music that I'm enjoying. All right, Trico, Drillbird, Teammates. Oh, my. All right. All right. Teammates. Do you feel a bunker is a good or bad investment? I think bunkers are a good investment. If a house came with a bunker, I might understand that that adds a certain value to the house. The reason a bunker might be nice is because if you live in an area with like tornadoes or something, a bunker sounds really good, in fact. But, you know, there's also people who are really concerned about, oh, nuclear fallout or some crazy thing like that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a bit more extreme for me. Like, I don't know if I would spend money on that. The bunker guys are always like, yeah, well, you'll be sorry. It's like the gold guys almost. The gold guys are like, yeah, just wait and see. When the shit hits the fan, you'll be wishing you had gold. Next up, we got Beatrice Monis. Do you think a dog is a good investment? The opposite. Dogs are very expensive. If you are young and poor, do not get a dog. Dogs are expensive. Same with cats. Don't get cats either. Get a pet rock. Pet rocks are cheap. You talk to a rock and talk to your rock about how poor you are. And he'll be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry for you. Flygon, beautiful pull. This Flygon reverse hollow looks excellent. Dog food, super expensive. Your dog needs to see the vet, super expensive. All of a sudden you're buying dog health insurance, super expensive. I think you really ought not to have a pet. That's my opinion. Some people think that pets are really nice. Some people want pets for emotional support because they're lonely. I think you should use your loneliness to go make a human friend. A girlfriend, in fact. Don't try to replace your girlfriend with the dog. Here's Peyton Van Winkle. But yes, if you're poor and you're trying to build wealth, dogs will ultimately cut deeply into that because you will feed them all the time. And if you're renting, you'll pay an extra price to rent with the dog. And if you just live in a nice home, you will pay an extra price when you go to sell that home because you'll have to clean it from all the damage the dog does over time, which is exactly why it costs more to rent with the dog. You guys ever look at Airbnb listings? They always say absolutely no dog. So a lot of people say that in their Airbnb listing. Peyton Van Winkle. Oh, Mr. Peyton. So, but I'm just stating the obvious. You guys know this. People buy dogs because they really don't like living life without a dog, you know. But obviously, if you're just focused on building wealth, you would just skip having a dog. The irony is that, you know, you see guys who are like homeless. They always have dogs. Those guys always have dogs. And so I'm not saying the dog's keeping them poor. I'm trying to say is they're the least likely to be able to afford having a dog and the most likely to have one at the same time because they're super lonely and the dog offers them, you know, companionship. You know, the dog's not going to stab them in the back and steal their wallet or anything like that. Does he need a new bag? Is Peyton a new bag? So it's kind of an interesting dilemma where the people who really shouldn't be able to spend money on a dog are the ones that want them the best. When COVID hit and I lost my job, I had to shoot the dog. One bullet's way cheaper than dog food. Freaking vet. Haha, dog equals homeless. No, I'm not saying that at all. There's a lot of wealthy people who have multiple dogs. I'm saying if you're a young man and you're trying to build wealth, reduce the number of pets you have, okay? Reduce it. Try to get that number down to 1 pet. But if you really don't need 1 pet, reduce it to 0 pets. All right, come on, man. You think Cosmic will go up? Yeah, it'll all go up. All stuff will go up. The question is, what goes up the soonest and what goes up the fastest? Wife can be expensive if they divorce you and take half your pokies. Yes. I'm homeless and it sucks. Pets are hard work, but they won't cheat on you like women. Yeah. There we are. I'm a different kind of person, I guess. I've never liked pets too much. I feel that they take from me, and then I have less money to obtain a woman with. Does that make sense? My brain understands it that way. And I don't actually get any emotional support from animals ever. I do get emotional support from other humans. I don't feel like animals are smart enough for me, so I can't talk to them in a complex way. Danny Adams, 3 packs. My son will have his pokies in a prenup. All right, Danny. You ready, Danny? Where do you buy your cards, and how do you know who to trust? Yeah, here, let me give you all my sources. Snip. Plus, your dog won't get fat and then go complain. Well, your dog will get fat. Complain why you won't. I won't go on. I got emotional support from PSA 10s. Hell yeah. Well, emotional support from your Pokemon card collection. Let me tell you about your Pokemon card collection. Your Pokemon card collection also doesn't cheat on you. But one day, if you need to raise some funds, you can sell your collection. Damn, look at that. Beautiful Trevenant full art looking excellently centered. I'm feeling hopeful about some 10s on these full arts that we just pulled. We pulled a Kyogre, and this is a Trevenant. That looks awesome, dude. Beautiful. And here's this Kingdra as well. Kingdra reverse hollow. There we go. All right, Danny Adam, pack number 2. Dynamo, Nidoran, Electrike, Lombre, Torchic, and Tentacool. California might be underwater in a few years. I need to save my Pokies. Here we are. Underwater, huh? Phoeba, Skitty, Chirico, Bunnelby, Weedle, Mag Cargo, Rhyperior. We saw this in the previous box break. Look at the centering on this card. That is so lucky. You might actually have a 10 here. Wow. Good luck with your grades, everyone. If California goes underwater, it'll be an improvement. All right, so that's for Danny Adams. Some people really don't like California. I came in at a weird time of the stream. People talking bad about dogs and women. I must be weird because I like both. No, I'm not talking bad about women at all. All right, Danny Adams. In fact, what I was saying is that you really shouldn't attempt to go through life with no girlfriend. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I hope your day is going better than mine. My cat passed and my friend is in the hospital. Oof! Sleep it off, man. Sleep it off. Your kitty would want you to be happy. Fuzzy Bottoms would want you to feel better. It's the circle of life. Here's Rowan White. The circle of life. I'm from California, says Giovanni. Giovanni. Sneep. Now Kitty is in kitty heaven. Test Tickles, Mister, what do you think eBay Vault? Trust them to keep your collection? Oh, I trust them, but I also trust them to take a lot of the money to hold on to my cards. So, yeah, I trust them entirely. I just think you're going to lose a lot of money when you use their service. So, it's expensive. I'm from California. Our leadership sucks. California gave y'all YouTube, Facebook, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Reagan, and a bunch of other great things. Cali, hater, says Coeli. Here's Acrobike, Spheel, Honedge, Hippopotas, Electrike, Skitty, Tangrowth. Look at this Skitty. Ooh. Yes, sir. Our state has a real bad economy. Mister, do you wear bell bottoms? Do I wear bell bottoms? I do not. Here's Trap Inch, Azumeryl. Ew. All right. Tom Brady from Nash, you tripping. Callie gave me monkeypox. Oh, my God. All right, Rowan, that was a bad round. Oh, Mr. Rowan. I'm sorry, man. I'm pretty sure California gave us... Whoa. It gave us AIDS? I don't know, man. Got my drugs from Cali. James Nogar. Oh, James. All right. Trico. Ooh. Oh, Tentacool. Whale Lord. Very nice. All right. That was for Mr. James Nogar. Look at that easy one-pack snipe double hit. Tom Brady's a cheater. Thank you for Aaron Rodgers, Cali fan. Love Cali weed. James Nogar, the people's champion. I was born in San Mateo. California is a pretty large state, so it does have a pretty good advantage when it comes to, having a lot of people in it that are going to be working on things. So also I hear it's got great weather, so people are attracted to that, and having a natural environmental advantage like that's great. I feel like, you're claiming these victories for California that have occurred in the past, I don't think anyone was arguing that California was an awesome place to live in the past. Don't you think it was pretty nice in the past when you could probably afford a house out there and maybe there was less crime and maybe it was more politically centered? So I think what people complain about is what it's becoming and where does it go from here? Is it going in a direction that you like, or is it going in a direction you don't like? At what point does it go too far to one political party? All right, Dylan Cranfield. Pop 4 Machamp is ending on eBay in 45 minutes. It's just Machamp, though. Just be homeless like me, says Dees. Wait, who'd we just help? We just did James Nogar, is that right? I'm not doing this out of order, am I? I thought we did a Dylan Cranfield. Oh, Dylan Cranfield had a spot down here. So now we're doing Dylan Cranfield's second spot. Okay. My brain was like, wait, what? Here's Tentacool. Look at that washed up Tentacool. That's cool, man. Kingdra. All right. Liking that Tentacool. Yes, you just did me, says James Nogar. All right. Yeah, so I don't think people are contesting California from just a little while ago. I think they're talking about California today. It's really, 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 really overpriced. So hard to live there now. Maybe because everyone wanted in. But I wouldn't fault a place for being desirable and therefore expensive. But I would fault a place for having a lot of crime. I just don't want to live in a place with a lot of crime. You know what I mean? Joshua Quintana, doesn't matter how wealthy your state or country or nation or tribe is, if you got a violent, dangerous tribe with a lot of theft, a lot of any kind of violence, I don't want to be any part of it. I want to get away from it and be safe. Safety is really a high priority for me. No amount of money can protect you from getting caught in the crossfire of somebody's criminal activity. You don't want to be part of that. Who cares how wealthy you are at that point? Did the Fear Lady come back? Not today. It's nice. I love it. But yeah, it has a lot of crime, unfortunately. All right. Joshua Quintana. Ooh. Blaziken. Swampert. All right. You got the Blaziken Reverse Hollow. Something takes a part of me, says Super Dan. Okay. Let's see. Spinda Mudkip. Chinchou. Solrock. Clam Pearl. Oh my god, this box. Look at this! This beautiful Aggron full art, man. So excellent. Wow, this box has been doing so well. You know what we got from Pennsylvania? Mail-in ballots. Hot, hot. Such a great round. Congratulations, man. Big cities are majority Democrat controlled, where all the crime happens. So that was for Joshua Quintana. There we go. A lot of crime does occur in the city. And when you look at cities across the world, generally crime is higher where there's a higher volume of people. That just has to do with like statistics. If you have like 1 million people crammed in one corner, well, the crime goes up because there's 1 million people there. But, when you look at crime rates per even when you account for those numbers, some places really do have more crime. And when you compare American cities to cities perhaps in other developed countries, it's actually quite bad. Our crime levels almost start to look like they're from a third world country. So how do we explain that? And what do we do about it? All right, Joshua Quintana. Let's find his bag. Our government is asked, they steal from us instead of giving. Not even Native or Santa Clara. Mister, if you don't pull a Gardevoir, I'm going to unsubscribe. California instated free school lunch. We have a lot more gun crime. Gavin has an underground lair. Bring back the gulag. You don't want to fuse with me, Edmonds. My personality will consume you. Wow. Pretty confident. I want to be a professional hacker. I've heard there's going to be a drastic cyber war. Yeah, definitely. Well, cyber war is a big deal. There's feces all over the sidewalks. Yeah, you guys kind of attract homeless people to you because you keep giving them stuff. That's how it works. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but when you're too nice, people come to take advantage of you. And that's a harsh reality. That's just how it is, right? Like, you hear about in the UK how they can't stop people from coming over to the UK in these makeshift boats. They're trying to immigrate illegally to the UK, and they can't figure out why the boats keep coming. Well, it's because you keep bringing them in. You're so nice to them that you just keep bringing them in. They'll never stop as long as you keep doing that. You have to be willing to say, oh, you guys are in your shanty boat? Good luck. You can't come here. But that would require you to be mean. You're not mean, are you? That would make you an evil person. That's for Omar Faba. You would have to be mean. And when you're very nice, you're just going to attract everyone. Leo Flores. All right, Leo. Nice weather brings in homeless mistress. Been a problem in California for a long time. Cheese, homeless people love dogs. What are the best Pokemon singles to invest in? All right, here we are. Leo Flores. It's not just California, though. What you discover is that any country with a lot of welfare and unregulated borders inevitably starts to absorb all the homeless people from the neighboring countries. That's just how it works. And it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? There's nothing evil about it. There's nothing unsurprising about it. That's just the way it's going to be. If you have robust welfare and you have open borders, well, you're going to be the one to pay for all the homeless people. You've signed yourself up for that. So that's a question you kind of have to ask yourself. Was that what I was hoping to do? Or were you just wanting to take care of yourself? You know what I mean? Which is, of course, that's a bit more selfish. But that's just how life is. Like, do you want to be one giant hive mind and you got to pay for Transylvania or something? There's probably poor people in Transylvania right now. Well, why don't you go pay for them right now? If you're living a much better life than them and they have people who are struggling in the streets of Transylvania, why shouldn't you have to pay for them right now? So it's kind of interesting being selfish. Even with all the socialized policy, I feel worse for the dog than the person. That I don't agree with. I never feel that bad for an animal. Tony DeVoy. Here we are, Tony, 2 packs. The human is more important than the animal. Can't find anywhere. Can Pokemon Top Series 3 be weighed? If so, what is the heavy pack? There they are. I was 3 months ago. You know what's crazy was my white friend said he would just kill all the homeless people if he had a chance. Yeah, I mean, that's like people who say they're going to nuke the Middle East because there's conflict over there. There's always some privileged person who lives a very comfortable life. We're all privileged, by the way, just for living in a country that's not in the middle of a war or an invasion. So, but, you know, he's living a very comfortable life and he sees them as, oh, this nuisance, if we could just kill them all. And that's because he sees them as objects. And that's what humans do with each other. We see each other as objects. Inevitably, we do. Especially when it comes to matters of, oh, how do I take care of myself? Well, I'll take care of myself by taking from others. You know what I mean? Concepts like that happen like that very quickly. And we use the word objects, but really it's the animal coming out in us, isn't it? It's the animal that tells us, hey, you're in a biological competition. Go tear up the other dog and eat them. You know what I mean? The dog-eat-dog world. So that's just occurring all the time in your head. And you have to be aware of it and kind of, you know, be able to turn it off and all that. The privilege we have is being able to criticize our own government. Not soon. Soon you won't be able to do that. Here's Tangela Illumai's Beedrill, Ninetales. Oh, look at this Beedrill. Beautiful, man. Mr. in California, you get $1,800 a month in cash. You get $1,800 in cash. Wow. And food stamps if you're homeless. Mister, despite all my rage, I'm still just a weedle in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a weedle in a cage. Why won't you be able to criticize the government soon? Yeah, we were talking about the issue of free speech earlier. So this was for Tony DeVoy. He needs a new bag. Wait, was it for Tony DeVoy? Yes. He lying, bro. I probably would have been homeless at 18 if it wasn't for my friend and his parents. Oh, that's sweet. It's all the plan of the Democrats to free them and keep them poor. Wow, the line's pretty short. Everyone, hop in. What? All right, so Tony DeVoy. What are the best Pokemon singles to invest in? I don't know. Yeah, the dog is used for extra donation and sympathy. All right, Tony. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Using the dog as sort of like a, oh, feel bad for me and my dog. That's very fascinating. Why is bestiality illegal? Ooh, come on, man. That's a weird one. I don't know. Nah, that ain't right. Nah, there's something not right about it. Who knows, though? Maybe that'll be the next frontier. Maybe that'll be the next norm that we will overthrow, and then having human-animal relationships will be the thing. You know what I mean? I don't know about that, man. Cheese says ban Gil. All right, now we got Connor Catman. Ooh. I've seen people using... I don't know about that, Deviate. All right, you ready? Sleep. So this is Connor Catman. Let's see what we pull for him. Nose Pass Spin a Mudkip. Chinchou. Walreen. Ooh. I see these homeless Arabians in my city using their kids to beg for money, then hop in their Lexus trucks and drive off. All right, so you're referring to a different problem. Those are people who are stealing. They're convincing you that they need help when they in fact are fine. And that's a type of, it should be considered fraud, basically. That's a type of fraud, isn't it? Ooh, Gardevoir, beautiful. Hey, look at that. We did pull Gardevoir. So you're talking about fraud, and yes, you must put an end to fraud. Fraud, by the way, really hurts people who do need help, because now next time you're going to be less likely to help people who are really struggling. You'll be like, oh, how do I know you're not a faker? you're probably just a faker. So those guys, those fraudsters, are the worst kind, and they should have steep financial punishments for running that sort of fraud. Would you feel the same about Pokemon as you view animals, if real? No, Pokemon are friends. All right, Danny Adam. What about those people trying to sell fake gold by the gas station, saying they need money to get back home? Use their kids to make you sad for them. How can you be homeless with a pet? Get rid of it. All right, you ready? Danny Adam. Badoof. Ooh, Danny picking up a lovely pull in the end. This beautiful Whiscash Hollow. Congratulations, man. Minister thinks I was suggesting I've seen people bang kittens all the time. Delay can create funny scenarios. There we go. That's the end of the box. So we're ready now to start hitting up that queue and start getting people's orders taken care of. Blaine says, Ultra Mega. I will stay subscribed since you did pull the Gardevoir. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was the agreement. All right. Speaking of which, we're getting very close to 50,000 subscribes. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button, what's stopping you? Don't you enjoy the content? Go hit the subscribe button. Show me some support. Go show me some support. I'll never rub nips again. I'll never rub nips and go, pick it. All right. Where are we going with this? We have Jeff Leon. Did you like that signature call earlier? 2 more quintessentials. I have a box. He's counting cards. Woo, let me shout you on my community tab. Hopefully, if you sub. Okay, I'll unsubscribe. Getting done. The South shall rise again. Are you going to do anything special for 50K? Yeah, there's going to be some giveaways. And I'll slab a picture of my wife's feet. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Here's a holographic. Oh. Oh. All right, just some holographic cards. If they really love their pets, why not get a job and support the pets? Shake my head. Right, well, some of them really are homeless because they have mental disorders, right? So, like, they're just crazy, man. There's nothing you can do about that. They're just a little crazy. Some people are not as fortunate as you and I to be mentally sane, mentally fit, capable of providing for ourselves. Some people are just kind of crazy. All right, let's do it. We want feet pictures for the 50,000 sub. Here we go. He wants all our monies and souls. Darkness has one in his soul. How many packs are in a Dragon-made box? 16 packs. And long tummies. Oh, I love long tummies. Forget about giant butts, guys. Giant butts. Oh, they're all crusty and I don't know. They look unhealthy to me, to be honest. Giant butts always look unhealthy to me. They make me think of diabetes. But long tummies, that's a different story. That's a totally different story. Now you're talking. Ooh. All right. So, who's next? Darren Thompson 2, Live Customs. You got it, Darren? All right, Darren, you've got... Ooh, that's a hit. The first pack in the box was a hit tonight. Beautiful, man. Diabetes booty. TCC 10, number 25. Is that a thing? What is this? Oh, okay, cool. So that was that Dark Gyarados that the guy sold back to me, right? Okay. So this goes to Darren Thompson now. Yay! Somebody sold that back to me. All right. We go from Pokemon to government to ass. Shoop. 1 Roaring Skies. What about girls that are in shape and have a masculine butt? I don't even know what you're talking about. A masculine butt? Yay, Roaring Skies is so nice. Since I'm a Mankey, I can have sex with Pikachu and it would not be bestiality. All right, we got Binacle, Spearow, Dunsparce, Voltorb, Gligar. That one's kind of a cold round, I'm afraid, Mr. Darren. I'm sorry. There we go. You did pretty good on your your booster pack, your live custom. So Darren had a bag over here. Here we are. Are you gonna out Fates Collide on the menu or just wait it out? Yeah, we could put Fates Collide on the menu, I think. What do you guys think? Fates Collide on the menu now? Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop says, hey, Mr. Please, too. Attack on Titan, Volume 2. All right, you got it. Attack on Titan, it's here. It's on the menu. I meant muscular, mister. You want what? Masculine butts? That makes sense, Edgar. Fates Collide is fire. All right, so here we are. And this is going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Whoops, that was an accident. I need that Alakazam in my life. Autocorrect really exposing me. Here we are. Okay. You got Until the Dying Breath Are Men. Okay, that's a rare. Lots of cards. To Seize Freedom. Hang. Okay, that's fine. I suppose. Reset the camera, mister. All right. I reset the camera. Does it really actually help? He needs a new phone. Uh-oh. Mister, thoughts on if there's a grading bubble in Pokemon? Dude, maybe I'll trade phones with my wife when I go live for a little while. Mary's farts smell like condoms. Darth Twizzy says yes. I want the Umbreon and the Glaceon from Fates Collide. I'm legit one card away from a Fates Collide Master Set Glaceon Full Art. Yes, it does. Is it possible to do the wave on the stream or on the live chat? Do the wave. The wave? Get a camera set up, mister. How much for Fates Collide? Mister, well, the problem isn't that we don't have a camera. The problem is that this camera has been used so much that it's going bad. So did that new iPhone come out yet, though? All right, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. I don't know if that new one has come out yet. Here we are. Beautiful. Xavier Larios. 6 Attack on Titans. Whoa, you got it, Xavier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. He said, give me some of those Attack on Titans. 1080p stream? Mister, I bought EV Heroes. Isn't Fates Collide like $7, $8? Steep. Oops. There is an antique store. Oh. Hey, mister, would you slab my wife's naughty pics? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I mean, if you don't mind that 2 other dudes are seeing your wife. Man, I got Fates Collide. I'm here to make money, not to judge. Here's Mikasa. Okay. Here's Levi. I think I'd feel a little bit weird. But I mean, I got to make money, man. Levi, I guess we'd call it like a custom card. Technically, it's not copyrighted or anything, so I don't care from that point of view. Right? So, like, you're not sending in copyrighted Pokemon fakes. Here's Krista. Do you grade Pokemon only? No, I'll grade anything. And Armored Titan. Ooh. All right, that was for Xavier Larios. Just hollows, Xavier. Some really cool ones. It's copyrighted to their marriage. Something like that. I bought 3 EV Heroes from you, mister. 3 packs. Sounds good, Alan. Ooh. Have you watched Attack on Titans? You grade dick pics? Man, I would really not want to do that. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll ask. You have to ask John. I don't know about that one. That sounds unpleasant. That sounds like punishment, man. Let's see. No, I don't think I would. I'd have to turn that one down. It's not worth the money. If you paid me a special price, we could do anything, really. But I'm not doing that for $15 per grade. No way. John would love it. Got to make sure that centering is correct. John would write you a love note. Oh, my God. Sansane, I'll take 1 spot in the Battle Booster. The Battle Booster. Oh, speaking of Battle Booster, I believe I located Battle Styles, didn't I? So hold on, let's get Sansan into the Battle Booster. By the way, you guys know the Battle Boosters is for a box of Lost Origin, right, guys? BattleBooster Lost Origin. Okay. That moment where you realize Mister already made half your paycheck 45 minutes into the stream. Hey, I was poor most of my life. I didn't start working on YouTube till I was about 28, I think. Well, and that wasn't even TheCardconomist. That was the GameConomist. By the time that channel was doing well, I was just making like good money, I guess. It wasn't like really good money. So, and then I got into Pokemon cards because I loved them. So I ended up taking my audience from GameConomist over here, and that's the story. But I think the point is that even if you're getting older, there's still time for you to find some sort of way to make some side cash. And I will say, when it comes to the card hobby, it's harder than ever now. But you might find the next niche thing, or just work on a hobby you enjoy, and maybe it can make you a little side cash. I don't know. All right. 1-pack Astral Radiance. 1-pack Astral Radiance. 2 brilliant stars. Can you grade my midterm paper? Yes. 1 EV Heroes. Okay. How'd you truly make your wealth, mister? Sounds fishy. Here we are. All right. We just need PokéNav to come back and tell us what to invest in. I was horny most of life, mister. I was too, Cheese. That just means our peepees are working properly. That's our brains trying to get us to make more babies. That's all that is, isn't it? Do you do a curve on grading? I know exactly what you're talking about. You're saying, does the 10 come out based on the overall quality of the print run? And the answer is yes. So I've seen a lot of PSA graded cards. And one of the things that is interesting to me is I noticed PSA started handing out 10s on XY Evolution, even though the cards have clear print lines. PSA hands out 10s to them on very rare occasion. So my belief is that when you have a set where literally 0 of the cards should get a 10, what PSA does is they create a scale based on the worst offenders and the least worst offenders. So if your card of XY Evolutions has perfect centering, no white corners, no white dots, and the print lines are very, very faint, that one will end up getting a 10. Whereas if it was a different card set, they'd say that's a 9 because it's a print line. So yes, PSA is blind. Here's Carablast. Mr. Opinion on Astral Radiance. It's a card set. Here's Wordier. CGC finally realized they needed to grade on a curve. For a while, their only Japanese cards got 10s. Well, a lot of people liked that, though. A lot of people liked that their grading was so tough. Best way to get over being cheated on, mister. Ooh. Yeah, that's tough, man. Because it gives you, like, pain in the pit of your stomach when something like that occurs. Yeah, that's tough. Get over it, huh? Let time pass, first of all. And, I don't know. Let time pass. That's like the only one. What can you do? Move on to a new girlfriend. Up your value as a prize bull, as a guy. Up your value and pick a different girlfriend who doesn't want to cheat on you. You know what I mean? Jack, she was never yours. Bang her mom. Sleep with their mom. Hop on Tinder. Yeah, some people don't care as much about cheating. They go, well. And some people really, really, really care about cheating. So it depends on you as an individual. So if it's upsetting you a whole lot, you're probably more like the average man. And I would say probably time to move on to a different girl, man. Just pick a different one. And maybe there's exceptions to that. Like, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I've heard of people who had their wife or their husband cheat and they stayed together and they worked it out. So I guess that's not impossible if you and her really, really sync, you know what I mean? Like you're meant to be together and she had a moment of weakness. I understand moments of weakness too, by the way. I mean, sexuality is pretty strong. It's pretty animal. Whereas if this is just some girl you're dating and she's not the one, you're just kind of dating her, figuring her out. Well, you just figured her out. Move to the next one. You know what I mean? Next up, Charles Bielonsky. 2 English Pokemon book boxes. Would love to get the Primal Clash book from the 2 boxes open in there if possible. Mr. Charles, I don't think the book is listed in the menu. That's correct. So the book is not listed in the menu. So Charles, the price of the book boxes went up. Let me make sure it's been updated in here. I'm confident it has been because I did that recently. Book cards. So you will see, yeah, I did that right. So you'll see that the price of a medium priority box of English book is $58. All right. And the reason it had to go up in price, people were buying it so quickly that I could not service them because there's not enough bulk to go around. And yeah, the demand was too high for it for me to actually have a supply. And I had to raise the price, unfortunately, okay? What I can do for you, if you don't agree with that price, what I can do is I can put all that on a store credit card, or I can even refund you, okay? But let me start by putting it on a card for you. You might want 1 box at least. Does the book contain hollows? No, but it does contain rares. Rip her shiny cardboard. Book to the moon. All right, so Charles Bielonsky, $96. I'll leave this sitting here for a minute, in case he didn't see that. All right, now we got Kano Zone. 10 One Piece for Kano Zone. What's up, Kano Zone? All right, Kano Zone. Thanks for being our Pokemon pack opening slave. You know, I only feel like a slave when I get taxed for things I don't want to pay for. I'm actually happy to do this for you guys. I'm still a hand hard from watching you pull my foil cloud. Best stream ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. The trick is that this is voluntary. I show up and I do this voluntarily. What's not voluntary is when the government decides, hey, let's print a ton of money so that your money's not worth anything anymore. That's not voluntary. I don't want that. When the government raises taxes to pay for things that I think are ridiculous, that's not voluntary either. I guess that's supposed to be a side effect of living in a democracy where people vote. But yeah, I mean, there's a philosophy for everything, and there's a point where you want so much of my income that I feel like a slave to the government, and it's enough to make me unhappy enough to want to break that contract with society. You know, you say, all right, I want to move on to a different society now. I suppose that's the point, that people have to be concerned. Like a rock. Savage, rinse it dry, grind it half the bud, break down with your hands. What are you talking about? Here we are. But I'm happy to be here with you guys. It's a lot of work. It is. But this is me building this little card community, and I really enjoy it. Who won the Battle Booster? It's not over yet. Battle Booster is over, or not over. Battle Booster is open and is halfway done. All right, Kano Zone returns. Oh, Mr. Kano Zone. Let's see what we can pull for you. We got this cool guy, Kano Zone. Do you know when your shipment of incandescent Arcana will be arriving? Oh, very soon. Okay, mister, I'm going to head out and hit the sheets. See you later, Tulippy. Okay, here's girl. Here's a guy. Here's... Oh, come on now. Here's a fat guy. Okay, here's a guy. I saw that, Eric. I saw that. I was going to bid on it until I saw that the back of the card had a white dot. I really thought about buying the card and then offering it here on a mortgage, like 10-year, 15-year, 6% interest. It was going to be a little experiment. But I saw that white dot and I turned it down. I said, no, not for a card that's going to regrade into a 9. Do you do Flesh and Blood? Currently, I don't. But you know what, Robert? Nowadays, I'm more open-minded to that. In the past, I would have been very closed-minded. Okay, here we are. Really just depends on if there's enough people who want to buy it. It was an old label. Yeah, I noticed that. But, you know, sometimes the old labels are fine, but you need to look the card over before you buy it. And I looked it over. I didn't like what I saw. All right, Kano Zone. There we go. Can we send you cards to grade, or do you only grade cards purchased on your channel? You can actually mail cards in to be graded, but you need to do it the right way. You need to include a note explaining what's going on And you need to make sure I get that note. Very important, because I get a ton of mail every day. And they are not card submissions. They are cards for me. Okay, Kano Zone. Regrade, wasn't it? 10 already? Just sent the extra amount needed for my upcoming order. Would you buy a PSA 10 if the back is real off-center? No. No, I would not. I don't agree with PSA that way. All right, Kano Zone. I think the back of the card does matter. And so if it's my money and I'm trying to pick out a card, I would say I would avoid the one that has clearly got a problem with it. Just because PSA's philosophy is go ahead and hand out that 10, that doesn't mean that the card is actually gem mint. It actually does have problems, and that should go into the accounting when it's time to decide the grade of that card. Why would you want to buy a card that is off-centered just because some great card grading company says, oh, well, this is perfect, this is great? It's not. There is a problem with it. It's my money and I need to know. I got CGC Gold Charizard with the subgrade as a joke. Then I saw that it one sold for 1K, so 20K for a 10 sounds about right. What's the point of PSA if we still have to look for things? This is just bizarre. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But keep in mind, PSA has been growing and changing as a company over time. For example, now they destroy your Dark Magician. Did you guys see that during the daytime stream? I got an email midstream from PSA that they had destroyed a Dark Magician for maximum gold that we had sent out. So sad. I sent them a reply too, by the way. JDN says 10 one-piece packs. You got it, JDN. Wow, he ordered this right after. Trust the grade, not the card. How did they destroy it? She said it got creased. During encapsulation, it got creased. All right. Ripperonis. It was a Dark Magician from Maximum Gold. And it goes for like something over $200 as a 10. But Aaron says 70, but law. No, actually, that was accurate. If you look up the PSA 9 value of the card, it's actually $50. So that part is accurate. My appraisal of the card when I shipped it out was correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, if you go look up the Maximum Gold Dark Wizard or whatever his name, Dark Magician, if you go look that up, he is $50 recently sold as a 9. So it's not really that unusual. However, if it had graded 10, it would be like $200, right? So the question is, was it about to grade 10 and then they destroyed it and now they want to, they just want to get the $50 back? Those gold cards are hard to get in 10. They always have some damage. Dark Wizard. A lot of funny business. Yeah, I know. What did it grade? Well, that's the thing. She doesn't start by telling you what it graded. And so I think that's really fishy. And I told her, hey, I want to know what it was about to grade. But, if she says 9, the funny part is I have no way of verifying that. So what if it wasn't going to grade 9? What if it was going to grade 10? There's just no way for me to know. It's very upsetting. All right, what we got? Hello. Ooh, is the PSA submission complete? It's probably getting close to completion. They're in the encapsulation process. So it's getting close. Ask for the card back and compensation. Yes, I'm telling her I want to know what the grade is, and we're at to grade 10. I told her I think that we're really we should be receiving $200, not $50. So that's why I told her, and I think she's just going to say, oh, it was going to grade 9. PSA we every time I've heard. PSA has damaged a lot of cards. Whole bunch of cards. Here we are. I don't like how you assume the PSA person is a girl. It's a she, her. Get it right, mister. If they mess it up, before the PSA 10 price, no question asked. Whoa! Look at that! JDN. Wow, you got really lucky, JDN. Because the guy before you, and you didn't know he was going to order, right? Because Kano Zone doesn't order very often. The guy before you also ordered 10 packs. Had he not done that, you wouldn't have hit this card right here. So you got crazy lucky, JD, and your luck right now is unbelievable. I don't know where all this luck is coming from, man, but, man, you are just doing fine. Lack of competition in the box, maybe? I don't know. Crazy, dude. JD is smiling, I bet. All right. He's like, yep, I'll take that. Mister, tell the PSA girl to send you feet pics to make up for the card. Every single night, this dude hits. Yeah, he didn't know that Kano Zone was about to order just before him, which he did. Yeah, Kano Zone followed by JDN. That looks like mustard. Do you do Digimon? A little bit of Digimon, yep. JDN. Oh, right, Charles Belinsky. Is Charles here? Does he know that we're not servicing that because he underpaid? Jacob Gray, local rabid cat girl. James Nogar. Where did we put his? Oh, right, he has a really large bag. That's what's going on. If I bought the pack 15 minutes ago, will you open soon? Says Alan. How's it going, Alan Sanchez? Yeah, so I'll open it soon, but there is a wait time, okay? There is a wait time because a lot of guys also ordered packs, Mr. Allen. So they're all getting open too. And you're all in order based on when you ordered. Mark Morales, one Pokebra. So now it's Mark Morales' turn, see? Mark gets Pikachu, Wooloo, Pikachu, 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 and Pikachu. That's a lot of Pikachus. He says, 3 of the 25th McDonald's packs. Oh, okay, 3 25th McDonald's packs. The new ones? I assume the new ones. Give me a moment. Is this going to be a short stream like yesterday? Tonight is going to be a little bit of a short stream. That's right. When we do double streams in a day, they tend to be about 3 hours long. Okay, there's match battle. I mean, unless the night's really busy. Pikachu! Double quarter pounder with cheese and bacon and Pokemon cards. Can people order sealed case or not? Sealed case? I mean, maybe. What are you wanting to buy? 2 Evolving Skies. 5-star Birth. I don't think anyone's ever ordered a full case of anything. I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid 3. Could you please remember that the additional amount for my order is sent? Oh, sounds good. 25th McDonald's packs. Are these not 25th McDonald's packs? I got you guys. Okay. You got it, man. Sounds good. Let me place these back here. And we do have the other McDonald's packs. The question is, where did I last put them? I put some down here. Halloween packs are better than Whack Arnold's. I wish it was still 18. All right. The 25th anniversary Pokemons. One guy opened a case of 25th. I know some accounting people in PSA. The revenue model is actually quite excellent there. NASDAQ hot list. Gross income of more than 48%. Nearly 100 million next year. Probably a good company to invest in. Yeah, I'd love to invest in them, but they're not publicly traded. If they were publicly traded, I'd be investing in them because I believe in their product. I believe in card grading. Are any of the grading companies public? I don't think any of them are public. All right. Snip. I hate work snitches. Sneep. Man, that's some big profits. Is CGC public? Ooh, good question. Where the frick are 25th McDonald's going to the moon? God damn. Rohit knows who damaged the card. What? There we go. All right. So, Gordy, their stocks would have mooned. Wait, they have private stocks? Yeah, every company of that size is going to have private stocks, right? Private equity. But that doesn't mean you can buy them. That's the whole concept. The concept of a private equity is that you can't just go buy it. You basically have to be invited to buy it. All right. Just like you can buy stocks in TCC grading. Only grade if there's a resale value with the company. Why is everyone on PSA? I like PSA. I got nothing wrong with PSA. I just think that I'm waiting for the price to come down. That's all. What about you guys? I'm just waiting for the price to come down. Here's Petilil. I'm open-minded to all grading companies. No one wants me, says Aaron. Oh, Aaron. I want you, Aaron. I have pizza. I'm full. Aaron for band. I hate working at places like that. That's why I keep it to myself. Here's Score Bunny. Okay, Cyndaquil looking real cute. One of the C's in TCC stands for crypto. Oh, yeah, I was thinking a lot about accepting crypto payments again. After Chase Seeger talked about how PayPal kind of shut him down, I think that crypto should probably become a second form of payment for me. Mister wants you to buy more Pokies so he can love you, Aaron. All right, so Mark Morales. Mr. Mark, I have a bag in the MA box. Mark Morales. Which box do I wonder? There's a bunch of them. Aaron. Here it is. So it was a pretty good round. I thought that was neat that you pulled that Roxy, by the way. Shiba Inu. Crazy Chase was just buying and they said banned. Okay. Coeli Jimenez, can I have one VMAX Climax? Well, he mentioned he had spent a lot of money in a very short period of time. And so maybe PayPal did a thing where they're like, we're shutting your account down because we don't want you to spend so much money and then ghost us. You know what I mean? So maybe they were nervous he would do something like a chargeback. Who knows? Here we are. I'd love to know if there's more to the story, but that would be up to him to share. But if there is no more to the story, then that's it. They just don't want to risk it. Would you buy a Black Label BGS? Yes. They actually want it to be a public, but it's tough. They still need around 50 to 60 million for capitalization and cash flow. That's why the new prices, it barely cost them $1. Here goes. Coeli. So Coeli's doing a little snipey snipe. Hook us up with private equity. We can buy in Pokies. All right, guys, I'm selling stocks in Cardconomist grading. Ooh, it's lovely, man. You got it in the Veltol. That's pretty good. So this is a hit booster pack if you got the Veltol. I want to F you. What? What are you saying? What are you guys saying? Guys saying some wild stuff. Snorlax. There's the Dene. It's pretty cute. No snipe. I know. The snipes are very exciting. Who doesn't want a nice snipe? I want a snipe. All right, Coeli. Very good. Who's next? Alan Sanchez. Alan Sanchez says, Eevee Heroes Japanese, 3 packs, no bag. All right, sounds good, Mr. Allen. You think you can get a slab rotation? Hey, Mod, you think... I think we could get a slab rotation. Alan Sanchez. You know, I'm concerned that we might have 2 Alan Sanchez's. Give me a second here. The name sounds very familiar. So give me a moment. I'm going to log in and see what kind of Allens we have. No, we have another Allen. It's an Alan Milan, but not Alan Sanchez. All right, cool. Just double checking because we don't want to put your cards in the wrong bags in the future. Alan Sanchez. Let's see what you got. He's new. It's nice to meet you, man. When are you starting your vault? So we'll probably, at some point, this is what I think. We're probably going to move to a larger home. And once we move to a larger home, a more permanent home, I'll probably invest in a really, really big vault. Maybe a room vault. That's where the whole room is a vault. So, but I'll probably invest in some kind of really strong vault. And at that point, I can offer to hold your guys' cards for people just in this community. If you got some fancy cards and you want to diversify where the cards are stored so that if your house burns down, you still got part of your collection over here. You know, that's what I do, by the way. So if you're wanting to do that, we'll offer a price that's better than places like eBay. That'll be the whole point, is it'll be just people that I know, and we can write some kind of contract or something like, this is your card, you guarantee you get it back, and then we'll create some sort of public record of who's got what, and you can use the vault to trade with each other. So that'll be some sort of long-term storage agreement with a backup plan for what happens if I disappear, you know, like if I get killed all of a sudden by a heart attack. So we'll have some sort of plan, you know what I mean? All right, Alan Sanchez said, new bag. Give me back Street Boys any day, says Aaron. Oh, my favorite. All right, just a small bag for now. I think that would be a clever thing to do, because then if you have cards over here, you can trade with people in our community pretty easily. You can trade over like Discord. And I'll have a small fee where I transfer ownership from one person to the other person, maybe like a $5 fee. Hey, did we get a new member and I didn't shout them out? Here it is, new member, Nukes. Nukes was refreshing his membership. Thanks, man. Alan is an AL, so he's going to go over here. I like vaults. I like vaults. What's the highest priced graded card you have? Currently, it is this one. Oh, well, I don't know where he went. It's a Gold Star Charizard 10. I could have a more expensive card if I wanted to. I just don't want to. I'd rather have a product for running my business, is the truth. That's doing better for me right now. So if I put all of my money into some really expensive fancy card, I would have more invested into Pokemon Slabs, but it would be harder to run my business because my business runs on cash, right? I don't run on loans. Okay. Now we have a new order, Jared Senovic, 2 spots in the Battle Booster. All right. Jared Senovic. Isaac Lopez, 75 for my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Isaac. Let me get over there. So you want 75. That's the end of it. And he had a Gyarados. Isaac Lopez Gyarados. All right, time to start hunting for that. Give me a moment, Mr. Isaac. I'll check right here first. How's stream going? Pretty well. Pretty much a normal stream. It's not too busy tonight. But there is a line. But I'm not going super fast. So that's part of the reason why there's a line. If I was going real fast, you guys would not keep up with me. We're looking for Isaac Lopez. Ivan Ramirez. All right, so you're not in this pile to the side. We really ought to start mixing this pile into the boxes by now. Well done on the Gyarados. All right, I got to stand up and check the boxes, that means. Give me a moment. Aha! Honestly, I feel like this slab was underpriced. I can't believe it's so cheap, so affordable. All right, Mr. Isaac Lopez. There it is. Thanks, man. Looking for any PSA 10 Snorlax you have, mister? Oh, I don't have any, I'm afraid. Darn it. So he's looking for a new PSA SLAB-AWAY. Let me show you some cool cards I got, okay, man? This is for Isaac Lopez. Here's a perfect Flaffy. Here's a Burning Shadows Gardevoir. Another perfect Flaffy. Wait, are those both perfect? I have 2 of them? Whoa. Here's a pristine Blastoise. Here's a pristine Lightning from Opus 4. Here's a pristine Blastoise. Here's a perfect Bronzong. Here's a Burning Shadows Muck. Here's a Claire's Blastoise. Here's a pristine Sylveon. Oops. Well, hold on. I'll drop the camera here in a moment. All right. Let me get the rest. These are expensive slabs you guys might consider for SLAB-AWAY. Oh, Clefairy 6 should still be on the table. It's only $250. Here's Ninetales 8. Raichu 7. Magneton 6. Zapdos 6. Ninetales 6. Perfect Blastoise. That's a very cool pull, guys. Perfect Blastoise. Alakazam 6. Chansey 10 from Evolutions. Gengar Mimikyu. You guys are always asking about Gengars. I've got one. Actually, I might need to check the price on that one. I don't know if it needs to be updated. But, yep, that's a beautiful card. And what do we got over here? Nidoking 10 from Evolutions. Perfect Umbreon. Mewtwo 6. Pristine Mewtwo from base set. That's a little high, I feel. And here's Divine Arsenal Zeus. And this is going to be a Starlight rare. All right. So there you go. The Clefairy stays behind. She is... The rule for the expensive cards is a card for me is considered expensive if it's over $300. Because I don't put any cards over 300 into Slab-AWay. Oops. Let me get this box back out. You wouldn't have any Bulbasaur slabs, would you? I just showed you all the slabs. All right, there we are. Those are some cool cards. Wow, I bought this a while ago. I bought this for 27 bucks with my wife. It says right there, 2020. I bought that in 2020. I wonder what that goes for now. I remember we bought that for 27 bucks. I want to see what that goes for these days. I just noticed that sitting to the side. Goes for $45 now. Wow, that's like double what we paid almost. Dude, that's nuts. Crazy, man. All right, I don't even know why this was over there. I guess it used to be with my coin collection. It got moved. 1.2K on that Blastoise. It's 216 on eBay. That's a perfect Blastoise. You may misunderstand it. So let me show you it once again. I know you've got some learning to do. If it is just $200, oh, that's the pristine. If it is just $200, I'll go rush out and buy it because $200 on a perfect is way too low. Here it is. Can I buy the coin? You want to buy my Silver Eagle? We can get an exact price on it, and maybe I would sell it. See, that's a perfect grade. But I'm curious. I want to see if there are any perfect grades up. I doubt it. But maybe. If there are, I want to match the price, right? So that's important. There's a pristine. All right, so there is no perfect grade. I think he misunderstood. Matthew Fowler's always got something to say. I think you guys are confusing. I always have a perfect Blastoise when my girl says ois. Mister, why you have no lost origin? Raise the price. My fault. I didn't see that it was a perfect Blastoise, says Jeremy. No problem, man. Well, I was kind of throwing it past the screen really fast, wasn't I? Is the eagle bald eagle? Do you have 10,000 dragon? 1 point, Mister, 0 point chat. All right, back to the line. Let's get back to the line. Simon Frank has a big order, in fact. All right, so let's speed things up to get the line down. Yesterday was so cold, hoping for boiling hot. I have a bag. Can I please get 2 live customs? This is for Simon Frank. All right, Simon, we're starting you out with 2 cold ones. Yay! He then wants 10 Evolving Skies. Mister, can you talk about politics now? I'm tired of all this Pokemon talk. God damn it. Why does he always talk about Pokemon? It's so annoying. Have you ever opened up Neo Revelation? Japanese packs? Yes. English packs? No. All right, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we are. Pokemon is for nerds. To price the coin, I'd have to get an exact look at the price, okay? I have to find the exact equivalent. So 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost from the Past. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Well, you certainly picked the sets that would lead you into having a bad round, that's for sure. Because live customs are very risky. Ghost of the Past is very risky. But I'm rooting for you, man. You are far more likely to pull cold instead of hot here. National debt update. Let's take a look. USA national debt over time. All right, we're going to open up a chart. All right, this is the U.S. national debt over time. Debt to GDP was lowest in 2001. 2001 recession, the quote, Great Recession, there's a big jump. Okay, after that jump, it kind of slows down. Then over here, we have the COVID pandemic. Debt to GDP is now 125%. How's that even possible? How's that possible for that to exist? That shows you how bad we are right now. That's insanity. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, this is a chart straight off of Wiki, by the way. Federal debt, public debt as a percent of gross domestic product. And if you look over here, look at that big jump right there. Big jump. That's in 2020. And so it says it's actually close to 130%. In other words, we're spending, our country is spending so much that our debt is 30% larger than our entire income. That's like if you earned $100,000 a year and you had a credit card debt of like $130,000 or something like that. And we just keep thinking that there's no side effect to that. Like we could just keep going. Oof, we're screwed, says James. That's how I feel. I feel like there's, I don't know what the consequences will be other than a bad future for us. This is how Rome went bad too, right? Here we are. Rome printed money right at the end. They printed money like crazy. Crypto's the answer. Someone hire a credit card from the someone hide the credit card from the government. Right. So the big change that occurs is the government's allowed to just raise the national debt over and over and over and over again. They give themselves a budget, then they spend over the budget, and then they all just vote to increase it every time. No Dragon Ball graded slabs? For Mr. Hairline Check, hey, my hair's doing great. I have tons of hairs on my head. Here we are. All right. Hairline check. Let's see what we got. Sneep. We got to open. We're going to get behind on the line here. There's a decent queue forming. Sneep. We'll do a hairline check soon. Hey, Perez, waistline check. All right. But, man, that's terrible. You know, other countries don't do anything like that, right? Other countries don't have debt like that. It's just we do. Scary, man. Here's Tim Pole. All right. Here's Hippodon. On the plus side, the government credit card must have mad points to spend on nice hotels. Right. Here we are. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild. I don't know what to think about it. Country that's financially insolvent, financially unviable. The Japanese base set Mewtwo is tempting. Ooh. Yeah, he's pretty nice, isn't he? Here's Violus. Here's Boost Shake. Here's Scrafty. I'm in school, says Oberoi. And here's Zapdos Salamence. All right, that was terrible. Woohoo! Don't worry, that's future America's issue. Right. I think that's exactly how voters think. And this is why you see most parents don't leave generational wealth to their children because they think this way. And then they vote this way too. Kind of sad the grading is so expensive. I've been thinking of having a Surfing Pikachu graded, but the prices seem slightly pointless. I'm inevitable. Snaps. Can we just cancel the debt? Yeah, let's just cancel it. That's how money works. You just close your eyes. You put your fingers in your ears. Canceled. I don't know, man. It's wild. All right. Guess we can just have infinite debt. You ready? Money just a social construct. Well, you're right. It really is. But it's a measurement of things. And it requires trust in that money to be able to use it. And when people don't trust it anymore, things go bad really fast. What gender is the debt? How much for that Clefairy? How much for that Clefairy in the window? All right, that's 4 packs of Ghosts from the Past, I believe. What time is that? Ghosts from the Past always reminds me of fake Pokemon packs. Oh, maybe this was 5 packs. Was this 5? Oh, it is 4. So apparently I can't fit more than 4 packs on the sleeve. Wow, man. That's why you got all the financial guys are all freaking out saying this is the end of the world. It's because they're looking at all the information and people's behavior toward it going, oh, man, how can this end well? There's no way this ends well. We are? All right. You listen to most people talk about money, and most people are pretty negative about it right now. Can you get bench warmer cards? I'm getting bench warmer cards. Here we are. And, oh, beautiful. I got 2 Bills games and T-Cat games. Coeli DeVille. Coeli DeVille. How do I become a member? You have to do it on your laptop, okay? That's what I've been told. All right, last pack. Come on. No Ghost Rare. Womp womp. I'm not surprised by that, though. I've seen that a lot. Did you see the Yu-Gi-Oh show as a kid like me? I really didn't. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon. I was very loyal to Pokemon. I felt Pokemon was ultimately better than both of those. And so I didn't see why I should invest myself into either other series. And those were both coming out after Pokemon or around the time Pokemon was coming out. So Simon Frank, I assume you have a bag up here. Okay, let's see. What does Simon Frank have? Simon Frank said he had a bad time last time. Well, I'm not seeing a bag here for you. Oh, so you must be this guy. I became a member on my phone. Oh, nice. So it must be available somehow. Hello, it's been a while. Are you still taking orders? What's up, Kyle? It's Kyle Westcott. What's up, man? Yeah, we're still taking orders. Put an order in, man. It's fun when people from a long time ago or even just a couple months ago return and purchase Pokemon cards again. Hope you're doing well. Been watching your vids from start to finish. Really? I appreciate that, man. I really do. Next up, we got Gregory Pablo 2 Roaring Skies. And 1 Adventure Time. Could you show me what I have in my bag so far? I think I could if I can just remember that. If I only had a brain. I'm putting government on rice and beans. You're going to have to sell your fancy car, and it's going to be rice and beans for you. It's Dave Ramsey. I feel like I understand Dave Ramsey better over time. You know, for a while, when I was a kid, I heard Dave Ramsey speaking on the radio, and I was like, all right, this guy's interesting. And for a while, he had me as a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm going to live debt-free, right? So, and then I got older, and I started understanding money's a lot more sophisticated than that. There are people who do very well living off of debt. You know, they take out leveraged debt on appreciating assets or assets that are beating inflation. And, you know, and this is typically like real estate guys, but you can do it with other things, I suppose. So there are guys who, you know, they really, really like debt because they understand whatever is called like fractional loan something banking, where you take $1 million, loan it to one guy, he takes the $1 million, loan it to the next guy, he takes $1 million, loans it to the next guy, and the government just allows you to do this, right? So there are people out there who understand that there's no real money. The only thing there is the interest rate, the cash flow from the money. So, and Dave Ramsey doesn't really teach that. He just teaches you to stay out of debt. But he's a bit more of a conservative view, isn't he? Because if something were to go wrong in the financial monetary system and your house is already paid down and you just own it outright, that's a very safe take, isn't it? Yeah, he takes a risk-averse, conservative approach to finances, and I don't think you're going to scale the way you could if you took a more sophisticated approach to finances. But for the average person, being risk-averse is not bad, because you do ultimately pay quite a lot of interest on your home that you're living in over time. And the home you're living in is not a cash flow asset. It's just a necessary cost because you have to live there. So this year, with the stock market dropping like 10% or whatever it fell, had you only been putting your money into your house and not into the stock market, you would have actually done better. So the funny thing about Dave Ramsey is when the stocks are collapsing and doing poorly, you're better off having not bought those stocks and being debt-free and in a position where your job's still paying you. And since you have no bills, you're ready to buy into a dip. So you have a higher income because you don't have any bills. You're not paying any rent. You're not paying any interest on some sort of loan. So he fascinates me because he is just a different take on how things can work. And I think he is better suited for people who don't want to become, mathematical finance wizards who are trying to like get into the market in a real sophisticated and leveraged way. Gregory Pablo. Yeah, I appreciated him when I was young, and then I got older and I said, "Oh, what does Dave Ramsey know?" And now I'm kind of appreciating him again. I was like, I get it now. Yeah, I get it. It makes sense from certain market outcomes. He does make sense. If the market does this, it makes sense to have done what Dave Ramsey's suggesting you do. Ramsey also teaches you to stay out of debt, but doesn't tell you to start your own business like him. Dave Ramsey knows how to eat. Rice and beans are very delicious if you cook it right. Oh, Gregory wanted to know what was in his bag. Let's show him. All right, guys, it's time for me to speed up. I can see there's a big line forming because I'm not going fast enough. Ooh. You got quite a few hollows in your bag. Oh, you got that card twice. I think you said that. Phalanx. You're opening an awful lot of the Adventure Time. You really like the Adventure Time. Ramsey can suggest both of these. Ramsey's a smart guy. He's an influential guy. Sometimes people need to be influenced when it comes to finances. He's not going to make you start a complex leverage business. I became 10 times more successful by listening to Dave. Mister, are the cards John posted in the returns channel ready to ship? If they're posted, they're ready. Super Dan, 2-pack snipe of Lost Abyss. So this is for Super Dan. Dave Ramsey learned good food from Gordon Ramsay? I wonder if Ramsey likes long tummies or bubble butts. Steep, long tummies. Long tummies win every single time. You don't realize it because you haven't thought about it long enough. All right, Super Dan. Oh, Super Dan. All you got was one hollow card. So tonight's going to be a busy night. I got to get moving, man. I didn't think it was going to be a busy night. I thought it was going to be slow. Thought we were having a slow night. We are not. Am I adding Fates Collide to the menu? Maybe in a moment, okay? Stick around. We got Casey Cole, one Pokeball. Casey Cole. Ooh. Mew. Nice, man. Machoke, Victini, Gossifleur, and Polion. One live custom. Oh, that's cold. One Roaring Skies. Okay, 3 Eevee Heroes. Okay. Gordon Ramsay, your hand's idle. What? 1 3-month grading of any card you choose in my bag. Just want to have your slab for the collection. Yeah, definitely. If you guys enjoy the channel and just want to support it a little, at least grade 1 card with me so you can have a card that's been graded by us. It'd be really cool. It could be in your collection. You can see how the label looks different. It'll be fun. So you at least do 1 slab. All right, you ready? Let's see. And if you like it, you come back and do another one. But if you don't like it, then you just go, yeah, this is that card I had graded. Look at that Jirachi, man. Looking fantastic. All right, we got Jirachi and we got Steven. There we go. Cold. Yeah, there was a while where I thought Dave Ramsey's advice was bad. It was when I started learning more about finances, and I'm like, why would you pay your house down? Your house mortgage loan is an advantage because it allows you to own something that's going up in value on an interest rate that's really low. Casey Cole. And then you can take all your leftover cash from your job and use that to run your business. That's still partially true, by the way. That's still true. It's a less conservative, more aggressive, more risky take on how to spend your money. It's good advice for government. Perhaps it is. All right, we're refreshing. There's 22 people in the queue. Jeff Leon says 2, quintessential. Jeff, they're letting you search through these boxes, basically. You're like the only one ordering. Do you ever keep any card forever? Do I ever keep any card forever? Whoa. Victor wants to see a TCCG slab. Show him, mister. Show him. Here's a hollow. Prank him, John. Ah, here we are. I don't know where I put it. I think I had it on the table over there. All right. Nothing crazy in here. Find your bag real fast. Show them, Pops. So many gingers. There we go. Show them your dance moves. All right, next up. Dan Lay, I'll take a Roaring Skies. You got it, Dan. This is Dan Lay, everyone. Do you ever listen to Patrick Bet David, his podcast, PDB podcast? No, I haven't heard that one. We are. Mr. should go in debt buying Pokies? That's a great question. Let's say the year is 2019 and there's a first edition base set Charizard and he costs $65,000. Should you go in debt to buy him? In hindsight, you know that absolutely you should, because he's about to go to $500,000 to $250,000. So had you taken out a loan to buy that Charizard, you would be in a much better financial position because of how quickly he appreciated. The question today is, should you do that now? That's much harder to answer. In fact, had people known that Charizard was about to go up in price like that, anyone would have pulled out a loan to do that back then. So nobody knew. So that's true about the market today. The way you feel about the Pokemon market today is the way I felt about the Pokemon market in 2019. I didn't know it was about to happen. It was like it happened and it was out of my control. It just worked out the way that it worked out. Here we are. I bought a while ago the Poliwrath. You bought a while ago the Poliwrath. Did you pay to ship it out? You got to pay to ship it out, okay? No, you are like Papa. All right, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Hollow. And hollow. All right, cool. So that's for Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. No. Papa, more movie. Funny as fuck. Edgar Gonzalez, 10 Attack on Titan, Volume 1. Okay. Sounds like you want Volume 1. Any special packs being opened? Tonight, we finished the Primal Clash box break. Don't go anywhere. We might add something cool to the menu. We're just talking about it right now. Is it true you don't lose? Is it true you don't lose it? You lose it? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I know what you meant to say. If you don't lose it, or if you don't use it, you lose it. See, now you're making me mess up. Ooh. Did you ever take chemistry in college? That was one of the courses I did not take. By the way, you may like the show. It has very strong political views. Nice, man. Sneep. All right. What does Mr. do when he's not being Mr.? I lay on my bed because after I'm done taking a walk and I'm done working, I try to lay down to rest my back because I sit too much. And I found that laying down really relaxes my back a lot. And then I call my wife Stinky and we watch a show together perhaps. And then I pull out my laptop in the middle of the show and I get back to work. Cold. All right. And then later she gets mad at me because I'm ignoring her to do work. She says, "You're not really spending time with me." And so I say, "Shut up. I got to work." I paid $20 for shipping, but I didn't get the email. So, all right. Let me know. So the email would have gone to your PayPal email. Did you know that? It would have gone to the email address associated with your PayPal address. Is that the email you checked? If it is, I got to get your name so that we can go look you up in the shipping center. Got a lot of people asking, did you ship my item? How long have you, I had to make it a default rule that you got to wait a week before you ask. Mister is a tater. What's a tater? Like a potato? I'm tired is what I am. I get tired, man. What are the best Pokemon singles to invest in that I can buy for under $20? This one. Edgar Gonzalez with an E. Oh, Edgar. Sweet, sweet Edgar. You got a large bag now. Mr. needs a secretary. I would like a secretary, but the thing is, she'd have to be a girl. I don't think I want to work with men. Men are like, you know, they're like men. You ever watch the TV show or the movie and there's like the secretary? It's never some like hairy dude. It's always just some girl doing the secretarial job. Since the box breaks sold so well, is it going to be on the menu soon? No, because I'm selling limited amounts of it. Robert Lamb says, do Attack on Titan come out in Canada? Spankies, no joke. All right, next up, Dan Lay. I'll take 2 battle boosters. 2 battle boosties. Dan Lay. There you go, Dan. No, you are like Papa. We have Alex Silva, 6 Attack on Titan, Volume 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also 2 Rebellions Clash. All right, Rebellions Clash. Your 11 impression is so good. What? Funny, man. I don't know if you make that a job requirement. Sneep. Hey, mister, I just got my cards in the mail. Did you ship me yet? Sneep. Oval Office Secretary type for me. I don't write my real name in here. Do you got an email so I can send you there a message? How's it going, man? So you can contact me on Discord. You consider adding Primal Clash to the menu. No, there's Roaring Skies on the menu, and that'll be the only XY era set other than Evolutions at the time. If we add Primal Clash, we have to remove Roaring Skies. We're only going to have one set on at a time. Wow, you got the full art Outcry. Beautiful, man. Congratulations. There we go. Okay, Alex. That's hello. Here's a hello. Raul just referring as the Dreamcast guy. Here is hello. Speak for yourself, says Ray. All right, very nice. So cool. I never actually owned a Dreamcast. The icon I designed because I like the swirl. I like the spiral. You are like Papa. Here's Calatidon. And Titan. Oh, Titan. Oh, I didn't know people could see what I ordered. Here we are. TCC is doing numbers almost at 50. Numbers? What are numbers? Yo mama's numbers. Alex Silva. I thought you liked the movie Saw. I did like the movie Saw. When I watched it, and I was much younger when it came out, I was so shocked by the concept of a gore horror movie of that type where you self-inflict the wound. It blew my mind. It was really horrifying, and I was like, in my mind, I felt like it was a cheap trick. I was like, well, of course this is gross. But then I was like, but somebody's got to make it, you know? And so it was enjoyable. Nowadays, I wouldn't rewatch it. It's not that good. Guadalupe Rocha, 2 Pokebrush, 3 live customs. Guadalupe Rocha. Boltund. Raichu. What's in this round? Whoa! Voltorb, Stunfisk, Gyarados, Scyther, Fire Energy, Pinsir, Aegislash, Colossal. So, awful lot of those. Running low on Pokebrush. Mister, I suggest you keep spiders as pets if you can. Watch it in close habitat. I ain't got any time for any pets of any sort. Cold. Oh, Mr. Racha. Shoop. Number 10, it says. Oh, that's so nice, man. Here it is. You've got pristine, shining Magikarp. Beautiful. All right. Guadalupe Racha. Thanks so much, man. Congratulations. You got cats, though. Yeah, my wife really likes pets herself, so we got her some cats. They're pretty cute. There's one that really likes me. If only that cat knew, though. This close. I swear to God, Kitty, every single day. Every single day, Kitty tests my patience. Well worth the wait, says Mr. Racha. Let's find your bag. Ah, yes. It was well worth the wait. Show it off again. No problem. Let's show it off. First of all, this is a buttload of cards right here. And here is the beautiful card. graded pristine 10 by CGC. I have so much like extra hits and duplicates. All my cards get instantly sleeved. I can restock your Pokebros. Want me to hit you up? I'm okay at the moment. Yeah, I'm okay for Pokebros at the moment, but I suppose I'll need a restock one day. I send you the message over Discord. All right, give me a moment. Hello, I'm coming from YouTube. Polyrath, my real name. You can check if the package has already been sent. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to search for Mr. Hugo. Mr. Hugo. So we're going to help him before we move on, guys, because he's asking a question. Okay, so first of all, I do see an order. Says you got a partial refund. Oh, I think I see what happened. So hold on. What did the refund say? Oh, it says can't ship you this without your phone number, which you will need to provide. But then you did provide a phone number. So let me go check the shipping now. I'm going to go check the shipping and see if you ever went out. Just hold on. You guys want another round of cards up here? Here comes Team Rocket 10. That's Evolutions. That's a 10 General Mill Pikachu. There's a Wishy-Washy and a Blastoise. All right, so we are going to look up 30 days ago. Are you on PC or phone? Yes. You get them when you become a member. Didn't he say he didn't want his name on here? You have to have your name on here if you place orders, because that's how we do it. Crowley says, we haven't seen Kitty since Mr. showed us his dog. Right? Because they do not like you. Boner. All right. I was scratched by my mom's cat when I was 10. I remember bothering her litter. I still regret it. All right. We're looking up Hugo right now. So this should be easy. This will tell us if we shipped for Hugo. Now, I apologize. It does take a minute for this to load. It's going through basically an enormous database of things I've shipped. And it gets a longer wait time all the time for this to go through because I've shipped so many people. It must be a massive, massive database at this point. Oh, man, it is taking a while, though. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hit the button next to the subscribe. Off to the right tonight. Mr. Don't Say My Name. Eric, are you on your phone? Oh, here we are. It says right here, it's in transit. Mr. Hugo Bruges, in transit. So you must have gotten the email. You probably just did not check your spam folder or anything. I would check again, okay? Well, actually, in here, I'll just grab it to you and share the tracking number with you, since I have your Discord. See, now you took us all that time, and it had actually been shipped. There you go. All right. So next up, we've got Tyler Balbo, Battle Booster. All right, Tyler Balbo, you're setting off the Battle Boosters. Tyler Balbo. All right. So let's grab this over here. Oh. Here's the hit. Do you see a $sign on the right lower corner? Should have been gone time ago. Huge O. I like that name. Don't be sad by it, says Funko. All right, give me a number, guys. Okay, big thanks. No problem, man. It's on the way. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, you ready? Jonathan Sylvester. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there it is on 9. Dan Lay. Wow, congratulations, Dan. So, Mr. Dan, you're getting a whole box of Lost Origin, the new set. But you have to wait for it to arrive, okay? That's a pre-order, basically. That's what the Battle Boosters are right now. It's Lost Origin. So we're going to write Lost Origin. Of course, you don't have to open that if you're not interested. You can trade it out for something else, including $100. I'll buy this card back from you for $100 if you want. All right, so he gets a box of Lost Origin. And now we're going to go ahead and get a new box topper thingy. Neat. Neato. Battle Booster is going to be $15. Lost Origin. Welcome to PokeBlast. Mr. Rawhead, what's up, man? Now you're one of us. One of us. One of us. We're going to have to haze you, though. So, for the hazing, you're going to have to eat 3 cans of sardines in the live stream, okay? So, Tyler Balbo also needs 3 Astral Radiance. You got it, man. Astral Radiance. New Pokemon Gangstas. Z. Have you used your Sharingan? I'm going to use my Sharingan. Deku. Eden Yeager. You ready? Are you still taking orders? I am. Look at this Silene. Ooh. Woohoo. Can't wait to watch them eat the mister. Fishy smell underneath. What? Here's Overquill Typhlosion. That's not a punishment, mister. That's a reward. What? All right, Tyler Balbo. Tyler Balbo. Pokey rich now. You got your Silene. Don't tell your girlfriend about it. She's gonna want it. She's gonna tell you to hand it over. You got to eat your 3 tins of sardines, and then you have to wash it down. You have to chase it down with prune juice. That's one of the many tasks that you must perform to become a true member. Alex Silva, pay off my previous order. Thank you very much. Charles B. Lonsky, you can send me 1 box of bulk, and hopefully I can get the Primal Clash bulk. And could I get the remaining 38 refunded? You got it, Charles? All right. So give me a moment. So Charles said the remainder is 38. Let me issue you a refund. Or 3 tins of sardines prune juice smoothie. All right, here we are. Issue refund. All right, it's been refunded. And now I'll do that challenge, says Wavy. Toss that up there. If the top of your ass crack smells, you are not a top G. Yeah, what the heck? You're not even a top G, bro. So Charles, we'll print you out a label now. Wow, man, shipping got more expensive. It's now 14. Jesus. It was 13 just like a day ago. Okay, we got English. English bulk. Throw that away. Who's next? Tony Ball returns. It's Scotzard. Can I get 1 Pokebra and a new bag? What's up, Tony Ball? Yo, look at this. Beautiful base set Zapdos. Excuse me. Now, he's a little bit worn out. You also get, whoa, no rarity Spearow, no rarity Raticate, no rarity Rattata, and no rarity Magnemite. Not bad. Pretty cool round if you ask me. That's for Tony Ball. All right, Tony. So an old Zapdos and a round of no rarity cards. No, you are like Papa. Did that fake Instagram account get taken down? It did. It did get taken down. And anytime we find a fake account like that, we'll take it down as well. You can't pick people to gift. Here we are, Tony Ball. Tony with the T. I always go down fishing on a chick. This one time, it was like dried shrimp. Fermented shrimp. Steve Scottabooey, 2 Evolving Skies. Dried shrimp, that's easy. Was it taken down or canceled? Oh, that's a good question. I assume it was taken down, though. Dang, mister, that was my alt account. Sneep. Why work on an account like that if you know it's going to inevitably fail, you know? Might as well put all that effort into your own account. Here's Stormy Mountains. Ooh, beautiful. And Shift Tree. beautiful. The One Piece is real. Steve Scotta-Booey. Scotta-Bing, Scotta-Boom. Here it is. Is it really your B-Day? Yes. Send birthday presents. Nice. You got the Stormy Daniels card. Who's next? Cheese. 1 Roaring Skies for Cheese. You got it, Cheese. Pikachu. Hallelujah. Oh, it's pretty cold, Cheese. You got Hallelujah. Cheese Lucha. So, Cheese, you got it back here. We'll just dump this inside. Let's go. September is Boss Month. That's my wife's birthday. Gordon, exactly a month before you, but many years down the road. Now we have Coeli Jimenez. Can I have a VMAX Climax? Okay. My present is buying something tonight. Steve. Oh, you got Corviknight. Kaka! Look at that Corviknight. How old do you think I am? You're like 50. 50 and stinky. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. That song was, it was so popular for a little while, and then it was gone. It's like, poof. Victor Kreckman, 3 base set, please. You got it, Mr. Victor Kreckman? All right. Here it is. He says, I need a bag. Victor Kreckman. You got it, man. It's a cool set, Victor. You got to get lucky in it, though. Let's see what happens. Maybe you'll get lucky. Sun and Moon base set. You'd think it would cost a lot more by now. Wingull. Parasect. And Hariyama. I'm sorry, Mr. Victor. That was not a hot box. Not a hot round, I mean. Not even the hollers were that good this time. They were just kind of like, meh. Let's get you a fresh bag, though. Not every round can be hot, can it? You just hope that you get the hot round. Victor Crackman. Crack man. Yay! Victor with the V. Mr. Victor with the V. Phoenix Reynolds, 5 Eevee Heroes. Oh, Mr. Phoenix. 2, 3, 4. Mr. Phoenix. My Little Pony. Oof. Hell closer. Okay, here we are. Mr. Phoenix Reynolds says, I got a bag. Oh, Mr. Phoenix. I don't think you can handle this, Phoenix. Whoa, we got a busy line all of a sudden. Yeah, we got to get these open fast, man. Swampert. You guys came in and decided, wait a second, I do want to open Pokemons. Yo, pulling that Leafeon. Yeah. Silly Leafeon. Leafeon being so silly. All right, there we are. Minecraft full soundtrack slowed in reverb. Let's play something else. Let's go over here. All right. We all about mid-30s, razzing teens all night. So Phoenix Reynolds. Not me, I'm a kid. You're an old boomer. You smell bad. Gross. You don't respect my pronouns because you're a jerk. See, Phil Vasquez, Peter, Phoenix Reynolds. This Phoenix Reynolds, you got it, man. I got a bag. I might be the youngest here. Let's go. Mr. Van said I get a free one. Oh, let me get you a free one. We have Mr. Connor Catman, One Sun and Moon team up. Connor Catman. Rare. Okay, Connor Catman. Let's see where this goes. A beautiful holographic Articuno. That's for Connor. Feels like something's crawling on my damn leg. Probably something was. All right. Next up, Stephen James, One Live Custom. Stephen! Oh, Stephen, that's the cold one, though. Sorry. He also wants one Pokebra. One Pokebra. Muck and Hitmonchan. So that's base set and that's fossil. One Shining Fates. Oh, the Shining Fates are back on the menu, aren't they? Okay, Shining Fates. How many single ladies in here, says Gil. I'm a single lady. Buy me Pokemon cards. Here's Horsey. That's cold for Mr. Stephen James. There we go. How many single men in here is the real question. JD and May Lua, last order of the night, 5 more One Piece. You got it, man. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to the last box of a full case of One Piece. All right, you ready? Can't believe how much luck you've had with these. There we go. I want that Slab Mysterious Mountains pack, mister. You want it? That's hollow. It's a cool card, isn't it? Sausage Fest in here. All right. That's for Mr. J. Dean. Michael can be a girl's name now. It's 2022. I wouldn't be able to afford Pokies if I had a girlfriend. I might buy it for my birthday. I want that silver coin before the stream ends. I kind of want to keep the coin just because my wife and I bought that during like COVID, but I don't know. Maybe I should sell it. It's just a coin after all. I don't think my wife's nostalgic for it. It's me. I'm the collector, aren't I? It's the collector in me. Doesn't want to give anything up. Wants to keep everything and have more of it. Any females at all in the chat? I'm a female. Give me Pokies. Next up, Justin Overdune. Can I please get the Rainbow Dreadnought? Here it is. All right. 4 packs of Space Juggler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Funny that people are opening up these Space Jugglers. They really seem like they were pretty slow for a while. Any incels in here? What defines somebody as an incel? Like, at what point do they count as an incel? I haven't had that word in a long time. There we go. You keep talking like that and we'll miss. Here's Fujito. This is a legendary non-hollow called Kelger. Buy probably some more packs and slabs along with it. I'm single on the weekends. What? Okay, Fujito. We're going to get the line down, guys. We don't want you to have to wait for your cards to be open. Cold. Sneasler, a member of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable to attract women, typically associated with views that are hostile toward women. I gotta sneeze real bad. All right. So Justin over June. That's tough, man. Not being able to get girlfriends. I don't know about that. That's very sussy, Baka. Pokemon is tempting. Here we are. If it was me, I would just choose to have a girlfriend. Joshua Quintana, Evo Skies times 4. Roaring Skies times 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's Roaring Skies. All right. Incel equals school shooter. Is that true? Are all school shooters incels? Did any of them have success with the ladies, or were they all unsuccessful? Does anyone know this kind of statistics? Because I've never heard that one. Mr. Is 2022 get a boyfriend and a girlfriend? I don't know what you mean by that. 2022 is apparently get 2 girlfriends, because there's a lot of men who are not out there having sex. Yeah, a lot of them are incels. Oh, man, that's tough, man. Here's Eldegoss and Appleton. A couple admitted to it, though. You know, that means we do have a solution to the shooter problem. And I've talked about this before. Either government-mandated sex robots, government-mandated girlfriends, or anybody who is too unattractive. Oh, what's this? Joshua Quintana with the snipe. We had a full art Rayquaza in the box just waiting to be pulled. Beautiful, man. Congratulations. That's a hit, guys. Wow. Looks so beautiful, man. Great card. Roaring Skies. If that set doesn't go up in price, I don't know what will. Looks really good. Get a boyfriend for your girlfriend. Problem solved. Women harass and make fun of these guys to the point of, yes, as Mr. Sniping. Here we are. Communal girlfriends is the only solution. Communal girlfriend. That makes me think of that girl who had 5 boyfriends. I don't know about that, man. Here's Coeli Jimenez. Can I get 2 Evo Cries? Yes, sir. 2 Evo Cries. Sleep. Here we are. We need whorehouses again, says Arturo Perez. Here's Umbreon. That's an interesting concept. Maybe if a guy was a incel, but he was able to just go hire a girl to have sex with him, maybe that would curb his anger. I don't know. Of course, maybe it would make it worse. What if a girl turned you down? What if you hired her to have sex with you and she's like, haha, no. That would make me feel really terrible. I'd be like, I can't even hire a girl. All right, beautiful. What an Umbreon. Okay, we have 11 people in the queue now. Savannah with So, he says 1 Hidden Fates. Pokemon Whorehouse coming soon. Government mandated sex robot for any men that can't get a girlfriend. Just to pacify you, you know what I mean? Just to make you go, you know what? Feeling too good to go out today and shoot up the school. Couldn't do it. India allow whorehouses because of the high amount of incels. That's interesting. Does the person who just hit that full art Umbreon want to sell it, says Kyle. So next up, we've got Jared Centovic, 5, Attack on Titan. You got it, man. We got 4 here. I'll buy you some packs, says Kyle Westcott. Boop. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Dooby-Doo. And here is the last pack. I do not want to sell it. Sorry. It's called a vacuum, mister. Oh, my God. It's called a Pringles can, mister. Cold ones? I'll need a new bag, says Jared. What's up, Jared? Just getting off work. How's it going? What's up, Jacob? Jacob, you best put in an order right now before I get real angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry. I'll start ranting about the government. The government. I'll put on my tinfoil hat. It'll be crazy. That's 3 evolutions in 3 days. Nice, man. All right, we've got You Never Miss. That's a holo. That guy's looking pretty upset. And that's a holo. All right, just holos in those rounds. Double checking. Yeah, it looks like the hits only arrive in the last spot for the Attack on Titans. Well, I work for the government. Government. Centralized economy. Jared with the new bag. I'm so smart. No, you are like Papa. Jared Senovic. Jared Sentovic. Government mandated sex workers for people who are not pulling any bitches. All right, now, Joseph Posey, give me 8. Lost Abyss. You got it, Joseph. Joseph Posey said, I'm going in deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He also wants a round of shipping. You can't just ship your stuff out. That's illegal. Sneep. I can't pull bitches no more. I'm married. Sneep. That means you pull a bitch every single day, though. There we go. That's like permanence. Here's Aerodactyl. You've permanently pulled one. Aerodactyl. Cold. Yo, says Coeli. Here's Drapion. Help! He's raping me! All right. Cold. Bro, marriage is like a girl attractor. Giratina. Oh, if that's true, then where are all the women tearing down my door? I don't see it. It's not happening. Have you ever cut... Actually, that's not true. I did get a message the other day. Have you ever cut a scarf on accident with those scissors? A scarf? I had a girl message me and asked me if I was single. I was like, yes. I'm just kidding. Joseph Posey, let me find your bag. Ring around the posy. Wait, ring around the something, a pocket full of posy. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posy. All right, Joseph Jones. Where could he be? Well, I'm not seeing him here, so let me check up top. Joseph Jones. Mister, was it Mary? No. Joseph Posey. Did he have his own box? Joseph Posey says a round of shipping. It was definitely Mary. I've known Mary for like 3 years or something like that. Might be longer than 3 years now. So Joseph Posey claims to have a bag, but I'm not finding it. Let's keep looking, okay? Joseph Posey. Joseph White. Joseph Jones. J. Manuel. Joseph Posey, are you watching? What kind of bag you got? Joseph Jones. He wants shipping. It's been a while since my last order, a couple of months. Okay, that's important. Let me go way back into this back of the box. Ah, here we are. That's a bag that says Joseph Posey hits. That's interesting. All right. Joseph Krebs, Joshua Maldonado. That's all I have is a bag that says hits. Hits. All right, let me grab these. I went all the way to the back of that box, and I already went to the back of the other box. Whoa, you got some good stuff in here, though. Holy Jesus, dude. Sure you didn't want to donate this to me? I was thinking you were going to donate. All right, Joseph Posey. Good songs. Mister, are you scared of rats? No, I'm not scared of mice or rats or anything like that. My wife would be. She'd be terrified. She would be fully terrified. All right, very good. Joseph's done. Kyle Westcott returns with a massive order. He says box of EV Heroes. Then 5 Pokebrush, 5 Live Customs, 5 Roaring Skies, no bag, $5 shipping, and tip of $15. Wow. Well, Mr. Kyle, he's treating us to a special night. Let's see what we got. All right, Kyle. So 5 Pokebrush. Oh, well, there's that Zapdos again. Oh, this one's probably in better condition. Yo, look at this. A beautiful Dragonite. Okay. And Mewtwo base set. Now, these are not in perfectly mint condition. They're a little worn. That's why they're in here. Dark Charmeleon, Brock Vulpix, Magmar, and friends, I guess. This is like a packet. Alistair, Kakuna, and then Charizard. All right. Cool. It's interesting. Boy, we're about to run out of Pokebros. Dude, I like that Dragonite. Let's get the Dragonite in the front. He's pretty neat. Neato. So he says 5 live customs as well. We're going to do the 5 live customs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you did overshoot, though, which means you overpaid. But let's see what it was. Number 37. Okay. So this is an $80 card, and you ended up paying $100 for it. So you kind of overpaid for it. This is cool, though. It's a nice card. Let me get you a fresh sleeve. Nice, clean sleeve. I find that the nice sleeve kind of adds to it. We like fresh sleeves. So that's a no rarity symbol Vulpix. I sincerely believe in its value. It's extremely rare, by the way. Lovely card. Fat order for Kyle. There you go, Kyle. Ah. Ooh, looking real shiny now. Beautiful. Okay. Now, he also wants 5 Roaring Skies. Let's get those Roaring Skies opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, unfortunate timing on the Roaring Skies. The one guy just sniped that Rayquaza. So, but maybe there's another big hit in here. You never know. Remember, there's other full art Rayquazas to pull. Mister, can I use EBT for Pokekeys? Absolutely. Nice freaking order. Natu. Wow, this Dustox. Ooh, looking so fancy. Oh, reverse holo Natu is going to be a hit. So that's going to be a gradable card all by itself. And it looks decently centered. Very important. He said 5 Roaring Skies. I did it right. Yeah, he requested 5 Roaring. Did I say Evolving? He requested Roaring. Wide Lens. All right, that's a cool one. Pikachu. Dragonair. Ooh, that beautiful Deoxys coming out. All right. Loving that Deoxys. And here's a Dragonair reverse holo. Some people actually like the Dragonair as much as the Dragonite. And pack number 5. No EX card, though. Darn. I think Natu is going to be your big hit in this round of 5. I thought he got a box of Japanese Eevee. Yeah, we're about to do that next. We're about to do that. So here we are with your 5 packs of Roaring Skies. Yeah, that's a nice pull. Didn't you hit a leave already? Cute. So, now, fresh box of EV Heroes. Here we are. Start sneaking this open. Winter Mod's going to get exclusive rings to buy. Oh, the Rings of Power. 9 rings for the race of men. I was just placing, I guess. It was early, though. Here we are. Whew. Man, this is a big order, Kyle. I'm really impressed. Look at all that. I'm hoping that you pull the Moonbreon right here. I'm rooting for you, Kyle. We have not seen Moon Beyond, by the way. So maybe you got a chance. What about She-Hulk? Wind, water, earth, fire. Captain Planet. I vaguely remember Captain Planet as a kid. That was like a show my sisters would have remembered a bit better, but I do remember it playing. Same with like Care Bears, the original 90s, My Little Pony. What's another one? DuckTales. There was one with the airplane. There we go. All those kids' cartoons, those were fun. Reading Rainbow. Da, 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 da. Reading Rainbow was awesome. You ready? I remember Reading Rainbow. There's Glaceon. Captain Planet. Captain Planet was a beta before it was cool. Beta male. Bill Nye, the politics guy. Tailspin. That's right, Tailspin. Here is this card. JJ the Jet Plane. Dude, that was creepy, man. How did that show get scheduled? Did you say Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Thundercats. That was before my time. Chip and Dale. That was also a bit before my time. I do remember it very vaguely. I remember it very vaguely. My sisters likely remember Chip and Dale. The faces were really weird. Really, really, really weird. Little Bear, Franklin, Arthur, Beyblade, Street Sharks, Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck was not before my time, but I didn't really watch too much of it. Mighty Max. How about Dave the Barbarian? You guys remember Dave the Flareon! Ah, darn it. So you got a lovely Flareon. Maybe there's a Rainbow Rare in this box. Mister, remember My Little Pony? I remember the 90s My Little Pony. I'm trying to get started on live TCG streams. I have my shipping stuff. What do you think is the best case for packs? Oh my God. Hey, mister, please tell me how to copy you. You're like the 15th person this last week. Holy Jesus, man. All right, cold. Cold. Here's Leafeon. There we go. All right. Very nice. Boop. The original Trolls was creepy. I didn't see that one. What's the next box break? I don't know if we'll have another box break too soon. Here we are. Goosebumps show. Dun 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 dun. Goosebumps was great. Here's a holo. Come on, Rainbow Rare. Mister, you should ban people that ask that question like they're advertising for themselves. Well, I don't think they're trying to necessarily advertise it. The question is in earnest, likely. It's just, you know, it's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to give you all my business details? It's like, why don't you ask Coca-Cola how they make Coca-Cola? Like, have them give you a tour of their factory so you can go copy their factory. So you're just not supposed to do that. It's not what you do. All right, what do we got? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe if you were hiring me as a business consultant. Okay, so that would make a little more sense. If you were hiring me as a business consultant. Did you watch The Mysterious Cities of Gold? I don't recognize that one. Mister used to run RuneScape Gold mining bots back in the day. I never ran a bot. That's incorrect. I never ran any kind of automatic bots. Although I researched them for a little while. Here we are. Shoot! I never did it. All right, so Kyle would like some shipping afterwards. Kyle, can I have your extras? Don't give it to him! Flareon. Meh. All right, Flareon, calm down. There we go. You can toss the hollows. I'll toss them right into your bag. They'll be used as padding. Mind showing how much you make after taxes? Mister, can you show us every detail of your business? Give the extras or hollows to Thug. To T-Hug? But he's just going to hug you. Kyle Westham. Here we are. I got your address still. Begins with a 1. And parent. I gotta have some cards as padding anyways. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Here, let's get you a little bonus card, okay? I appreciate your big order. I'll give you 2 bonus cards because we're besties. Put this back up here. So your 2 bonus cards are these lovely poker cards. Very gradable, by the way. You got the beautiful Growlithe there. Might be worth grading. All your base are belong to us, says Gigadwa. By the way, I got to write your name down. Kyle West Ham. Don't you be slagging my precious West Ham. Don't forget his Vulpix slab. I'm not forgetting his Vulpix slab. Trying to freak me out over here. This guy's always trying to trip me up. I did forget it, by the way. All right, so now we got Sergio L12, 2 AOTs, Volume 1. Okay. Thanks so much for that big order, by the way, man. Don't you be slagging my precious West Ham. Slagging. Oh, my God. I'm moving to the UK for sure. If my children don't have some sort of UK accent from whichever area they're from, what was it all for? There we go. I tell my wife that. I say, we'll move to the UK so our kids can have the accent. Look at this. And an 850. What? Look at that beautiful full art. So nice. Any X-Files Topps cards? X-Files. I remember that. My sister always wanted to watch X-Files. It was supposed to be like kind of creepy, scary, but I was always bored out of my mind. I'm like, oh my God. The truth is out there, I guess, maybe. But we'll never know because whatever his name is and the girl won't fucking make out with each other. Smolder? It's Mulder and what's her name? And there's like this constant sexual energy, but they're never naked, bumping, and it's just like, oh, change the channel. They'll never do it. And in the end, you stop caring about the aliens. You're like, who cares about the aliens at this point? Why did you stop selling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Scully, right. So, 1 Diggy Awakening and AOT Volume 2, Diggy Awakening. You know, as a kid, even I realized, like, the whole point of watching it was just to see if they got together. And that's the only thing they wouldn't do. It's like, Jesus. But people would, my sister would tell me, if they get together, the story's over. And I'd be like, oh, okay. It's like, let me know when they do the season finale then. Oh, and then they eventually introduced that new character, right? That new agent. I don't remember his name, but once he joined and Mulder wasn't as active in the show, it was really stupid. I didn't like it at all. Mister, you're dirt boy. You dirty boy. Do you remember Tales from the Crypt? Tales from the Crypt. I remember it. Yeah, I do. It was okay. It was, you know what? It was really fun to watch on Halloween. Scully was spank bank material. All right, here we are. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you get 2 characters who they're a really cute couple, and they're both attractive, and they seem like they should have been married or paired off. And you're just like, will you stop talking and start making babies? My God. I'm not here to watch you do anything else. I know exactly what I want. Thomas Smart, SLAB-AWAY the Raichu, PSA 7. You got it, Thomas Smart. Thomas Smart's always making the smartest moves. That's why it's in his name, Thomas Smart. Mr. wanted to breed Scully. Not the words I would use. Not the words I would use. All I'm saying. You got 2 hot people. There's all this sexual tension. And they're both single, by the way. But no. Why would we want them to make out and make babies? You know what I mean? You ever seen a couple and you just want them to make babies? That's what a good TV show is right there. You pick out a couple, and when people see the couple, they want them to make babies. All right, Thomas. Do you like the Chappelle Show? Oh, I never watched it. I think I've seen clips from it. So, Mr. Thomas, jumping over here, jumping down here. Thomas Smart. You're going to be under Thomas Walters. We'll just put you down for September. Right, you. And the amount was $5.25. There we go. Same with, like, you know, Batman and Catwoman or whatever woman he was hanging around. It's just like, stop fighting, dude. When will you guys stop fighting and just whip it out already? My God. Wasting my time. I don't care if you know how to fight. Alan Ruiz, $24, Team Rocket Slab. Are you saying you have a Team Rocket Slab and SLAB-AWAY? Let's see if that's what he means. Okay. Oh, you're talking about this. Still taking orders? Yes. Yes, just briefly though, okay? Alan Ruiz. BFK for life. What's BFK? Bum fight, still taking orders. How much is Fusion Strike? Mulder was great when he did Californication. All right. Yep. And he wants 3 One Piece. There we go. It's on the table. I was never really somebody to care much for stories. I still don't. I feel like I've got the gist of the story really fast. And then, so once you get like the philosophical idea going on in the story, you're like, all right, well, the outcomes are either this or that, the end. You know, done. All right. And sometimes the journey is really fun, but that's pretty rare for me. Usually the journey is not so fun. Usually I get bored very fast. And so I don't always like stories. And but I do enjoy sexually attractive people constantly having that sexual tension. That part's fun, at least. But then I get annoyed with that too. It's like, will they just hook up already? My gosh, move the story along. Alan with an AL. I guess that's in alignment with my impatience with the story in general, though, when you think about it. It is Alan Ruiz. Mr. liked the 1980-1999 movie with all the titties. Here we are. Mister, if I get 100 cards I want to grade, would you cut a deal for $15 each still? Well, yes, that is the current price right now. You ever watch the show, The Community? I tried to. The moment I watched it, I almost died of cringe. I could not handle the severe amount of cringe in it. I wanted to throw up. It was like as bad as Handmaiden's Curse or whatever it's called. No, I hated Community. The moment I watched it, I was like, oh my God, this stinks. Darren Thompson 2, Weiss Adventure. That was a movie where a TV show where I was trying not to hurl the whole time. My wife told me, oh, you got to watch Community. I watched 2 seconds of it, and I was like, ugh, gross, dude. It gets better, says Creed. It doesn't. It does not get better. It's a horrible show. All right, Darren Thompson. Let's see what we got. No, I hated it almost instantly. Well, I thought so. Hunson Aberdeen. All right, here we are. My whole body was convulsing with anger the moment I watched it. Oh, Princess Bubblegum. Yeah, it was mega cringe. That whole show was so deeply cringy. I don't think I know a lot of shows that have triggered me so many ways more than that show did. So, Mr. Darren. Aha. My wife is like, she says she looks back on it and she's like, she understands it now. She's like, I know why you don't like it. And she doesn't like it as much either anymore. Here's Ever Rodriguez, Attack Volume 1, 5 packs, and Attack on Titan Volume 2, 5 packs. So 5 and 5, you say. The perfect numbers, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. How about Handmaiden's Tale? You know, I kept hearing it was a good show. I had friends who recommended it. I'm like, oh, okay, I got to check it out. You probably hated That 70s Show and Malcolm in the Middle as well. I thought Malcolm in the Middle was decent. Yeah, I thought it was very good. No, there's a different feeling to Community. Community does something that just straight up triggers me, makes me very, very angry. There's something deeply stinky about the show, and it's like I have fine hairs in my mind to detect it. But that's a 70s show. I never watched that, but I think I've seen a few scenes, and it doesn't really interest me. It doesn't really drive me away, but it doesn't interest me. Of course, most things do not interest me. Yeah, I didn't get the same feeling from that 70s show or whatever it's called. Mister, he asking if he sends 100 cards, would you charge $15 each, or can you get a discount? Can you get a discount? I don't think I could do a discount, man. I'm personally grading all the cards, okay? So I can't go much lower than 15, because at that point I might as well just go host a stream, because I make plenty of money in the stream. Maybe if John could grade your cards for you, we would go below 15. All right, Ever Rodriguez. All right, I personally grade every single card, so 15's got to be the number, and it could go higher one day than 15. Ooh. At 15, that is a discount. Well, no, it's not a discount to him. If he wants the price to be lower, then that's what he wants, and it's fair to ask. But for me, on my side, it's not a good use of my time to be grading the cards below $15 per card, because it's like there's supplies, there's depreciation on my like $15,000 encapsulator, John's a cost of labor, and when all of that's added together, the profit margin's not really great. It's not amazing. So if you go much lower below 15, why even bother grading? Might as well just go host a live stream. You know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. It's got to be about 15, guys. All right, here we are. Let's see what we got. Here we are. Mister can't work for free. I could, though. Technically, I could work for free. 15 is good. 1,500 for 100 cards. Maybe I'll just do it a little at a time. Yeah, you know what I recommend? I recommend just picking the cards that you think are profitable once they're done grading. Ooh, what's this? My real name. Card grading these days has really changed. Card grading is all about sending the very, very, very best cards in your collection off. All the lower level cards, just hold off. Not worth grading. Not worth grading. Not unless the cost of grading falls again, which I don't know if that'll ever happen. But definitely the price of slabs need to rise. And that will take a while for the price of slabs to rise. Or maybe they never will rise. Ever Rodriguez. Ooh. You pull a lovely secret rare called My Real Name. Ooh. You ever heard of Iceberg Slim? Iceberg Slim. I feel like that's familiar, but I'm wondering if you're not saying it right. So, Ever Rodriguez. We are having trouble in the e-boxes. They are simply too full right now. Let's try and find his bag. He said, I have a bag. Mr. Late Night Taco or Late Night Pizza? Ooh. You know what? You have Late Night Taco one night and Late Night Pizza the next night. Life is about variety. If you can't have them both. But then again, maybe the purpose of your question is to say, if you couldn't have both of them. Okay, so let's think about it for a second. I'm leaning toward the pizza. You know why? I'll tell you why. I'm smart. Because you can have Mexican pizza, okay? You can have like taco Mexican pizza. All right, but you're not going to have like a Pizza Hut pizza taco, you know what I mean? So tacos have less flexibility. Pizzas are very diverse, you know what I mean? So you didn't define pizza as being like strictly pepperoni pizza. If you defined it as strictly pepperoni pizza, now we'd have to think about it again. He said it. Ban TCC. All right, here we are. Let's see. There we go. Pizza place near me has spaghetti pizza and also mac and cheese pizza. Loopholes. I think pink taco with red sauce. Oh. Next up, we've got Casey Cole. Doesn't have to be tonight. It's been a busy one. You want it in my bag. It was around. I just want to wait for my collection, but please confirm you got this and or picked a card. Casey Cole. Oh, the 3-month grade. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird request. I don't think it stuck in my mind very well. Oops, that's Arturo. I'm sorry about that, Casey. Let's fix that. The 3-month grade. grades are not strictly 3 month. It's a book grade that you're wanting, and sometimes a book grade can be less than 3 months, but it can also be more than 3 months. So I apologize, but here's the Radiant Zard, so that's really the card to send. All right, let's get it out there. Mister, do you have a Rocket Wheezing Hollow Slab for sale? I'm afraid I don't. Rocket Wheezing, he's a cool card. When I was a kid, my dad was offering us the Rocket starter decks, and you either chose between Arbok or Dark Wheezing. I remember them so clearly. It was like it was yesterday. I loved it. How far are you in express grades? Well, we're doing pretty good with express grades. What we basically are allowing them to do is we let them build up a little bit, and then we get them all done very quickly. And in the meantime, we try to get some of that backlog done for the book. All right, Casey. Casey Cole. No, you are like Papa. 8.30. Arbok is kinky. Here you go, Casey. Very good. Derek says, me, 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 me. Good catch, Casey. All right, we have 8 people in the queue. Arturo Perez, give me the Team Rocket Slab and One Piece Snipe. Oh, it's already gone. I'm so sorry. It is already gone. So Arturo has 1 hollow. I'll take 3 more One Piece packs, mister. I'll give you a pack of this Bofas. Rand knows how to cook and bake. All right, you got it, Mr. Arturo Perez. 3 more packs. Anything for Arturo. Do you know what Arbok spells backwards? All right, here we are. Now, I ain't saying she's a gold star digger, but she ain't messing with no broke card flippers. Let's see, Arturo, you've got a hollow. I was thinking about making that the title tonight. I was like, nah, let's just do a straightforward title. Here's, oh, the Horns Girl. Whoop. My Pokeballs are as blue as the Indigo League. Thinking about the Fates Collide Alakazam. That's got to be the cutest Jolteon I've ever seen. Sorry, I sniped it. All right, here we are. I think that Fates Collide should make it back to the menu. Tonight's orders were heavy enough that we didn't need to do it. But I was thinking if there was a slowdown, we would have added them. There was no slowdown. Gold Star Diglett would bring more hype than Logan Paul. Hell yeah. Caleb Carvo 3 goes to the past. He's like, watch me snipe this fool. That's upside down. Okay, give me a moment. Is Primal Clash almost read? Primal Clash is done. We already opened it. We opened it a little while ago at the beginning of the stream. Had a Philly cheesesteak pizza today. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. No, I missed it, says Sash _ I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So Caleb, she's not messing with no broke collector. I like the idea of the word flipper, because card flippers. Now I ain't saying she's a gold star digger, but she ain't messing with no broke flippers. Sushi is the best food out there, my own opinion. Sushi is pretty good. Very popular. All right. Ooh, you reminded me. I got to buy some seafood online. I got to buy some of that toasted seaweed again. I haven't had that in a while. Okay, what do we got? Cold. I sent for the Salazzle. Not bad, man. Not bad. Ah, no good here, Mr. Caleb. I'm sorry, Caleb. All right, Caleb Carvo, huh? With the whole bag of hollows now. Flipper rhymes with the N-word, too. I see what you did there. I know, it rhymes. I'm so creative. Do I get a gold star? toasted seaweed sus. All right. Victor Kreckman, 2 live customs. Victor, 1, 2. All right, Victor. What's the next box break? I don't know. We have an order now. Caleb Carvo, 3 packs. Romance Dawn. I'd buy Pizza Booster Pack. Dried out seaweed is amazing. Mr. said flipper with the hard R. Yeah, well, I'm 2% flipper. Okay, so I'm allowed to say that word. Sleep. All right. All right, what do we got? Here's a hollow and a hollow. My dad bought me a first edition Zard for $100 back in 1999. TTA Gaming bought it for $7,000 back in December on eBay auction. Oh, that's cool, man. Cool. She ain't thinking of no cheap slappy slab. She ain't messing with no cheap card flipper. Oh, my God. All right. Caleb Carvo. Mr. 100% Pokey Flipper. It's in my DNA. Now, I'm a hoarder for sure. I enjoy having all this product around me. Feels good. We have Maximilian Schleiting, 2 Astral Radiance, 1 Evolving Skies, 1 Chilling Rain. Oh, mister. Anything for Maximilian. All right, Mr. Maximilian. Let's see what we got here. Sleep. Sleep. What time is it? It's 2:30 now. Getting pretty late. About time for me to go to bed. Because I got to wake up. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. You like that song? It's from Stranger Things. Forgot to mention that I have a bag. Oh, the man with the bag. Here's Duraludon. There we go. Ooh. 2:30. Okay, Max. You're going to be over here, Max. Chrissy, wake up. Do you like Stranger Things? Chrissy, wake up. All right, here we are. Ooh. Oh, so nice. Mr. Miguel Vasquez wants a Shining Fates. Shining Fates gives you a chance for that Charizard. What do you do with the extra cards? I give them to you, Mr. SoCal. Ooh, what a nice round for you, Mr. Miguel. Rillaboom and that Anchor Pokemon I forget about. Why is that even a Delmise? Why is that even a Pokemon? It shouldn't be. Who the F is collecting Delmise? You are like Papa. You enjoying that one? The you are like Papa one? No, you are like Papa. We have Casey Klein, 2 Astrals, 1 Eevee Heroes. Where are my Eevee Heroes? All right, here we are. You guys excited for winter? I'm really excited for Christmas. Did you guys know December and Christmas time is my favorite time of the year? Really like Christmas. I like the Christmas music. I like the snow. I like the cold air. Gosh, I like it a lot. Cleaver. Delmise is terrible. Cold. Mr. No More Christmas out. Yo. Mr. Pickett, are packs worth grading? I'd like to have the evolution packs graded. Got like 20 of them. Never. All right. So, Casey Klein. Let's find your bag, Casey. My birthday is December 23rd. That's actually kind of unfortunate for you if you think about it. Because then your birthday and your Christmas presents are not spread out across the year. And I find that people have less money when they know you're going to get your present, your Christmas present, like 2 days later. Because I had a brother who had the same deal. You got a bag? Caesar Soto. I had a brother who, his birthday was pretty close to Christmas too. And I felt that he was typically not given as many presents as a child who had, you know, a birthday in the middle of the year and then a Christmas present at the end of the year. I always get shafted. There we go. So that's why I was wondering. Yeah, they just kind of combine. They're like, this is your Christmas and your birthday present. Happy birthday. My son's birthday is December 19th. You know, because people have like a tolerance level for how much money they're going to spend on you. And you hit that tolerance level really fast. Cheese says, one last Roaring Skies. You got it, Cheese. All right, Cheese. He didn't give up. He's a believer. Let's see what we got in here. My birthday is on January, so I made the cut. Oh, I saw something in there, Cheese. Oh, Togekiss. Lovely, man. Togekiss Ancient Trait. And it looks decent. It looks well-centered. See that? Not looking too bad, is it? All right, that's a hit, Cheese. Only fun if there are people around you. We'll be spending another Thanksgiving in Xbox with a soft mister. Are you saying you will? You know, I've been thinking about inviting people down for maybe like Thanksgiving dinner if you guys can make the massive drive over here. Because I know even if you lived already in Missouri, you'd have like a 2-hour drive over to me. So anyone living outside of Missouri, it's going to be like even further drive. Isaac Lopez, I want to slab away the PSA 10 Salazzle. Good choice. What's the best cheese flavor? I've shared my love of brie cheese before. It's a very decadent cheese, very unhealthy, so I try not to eat too much of it. I haven't had some in a long time. Brie cheese. Here we are. Very decadent, very rich. Isaac Lopez. All right, you got it, Isaac. So you would go. That's Salazzle's Pop 48. I know. He's quite good. All right, there you go. You're in. Are you supposed to eat the hard part in the brie cheese? Yes, of course. You're talking about the rind. You definitely should eat the rind. It's a delicious flavor. You don't have to, though. Some people don't like the rind, I guess. I think it's a really, really delicious part of the cheese. I like stinky cheeses in general. There's a guy on Vice diving who only eats mac and cheese every single day of his life. Uh-oh. We'd have to get it in Missouri, A. Perez. Yeah, so, you know, it would be interesting to have people over and have a Thanksgiving over here. Maybe we could, like, rent a house or something. I don't know. Mr. likes stinky food. What about the skin of a Starbirth? So Zachary Mahaney says, 2 live customs. Oh, you got something. What's this? Although, I don't really know how we would host a Thanksgiving over here. The house is too crowded. I don't think we can host a Thanksgiving in our own home. There's not enough room left. I mean, like, maybe like 1 or 2 people could come over. But if there was like 5, 6, 7 people, it wouldn't work. There's no room. Man, maybe we could rent a place. All right. So Zachary Mahaney, you're picking up, oh, a lovely Team Rocket Returns Grimer. All right. I am an ape, though I prefer watermelon. Here we are, Zachary Mahaney. I'd build a house for it, mister. All the mods go for Thanksgiving dinner surrounded by bulk. Well, you know, I'd probably invite you guys over to my actual house and be like, oh, this is where it's all happening from. And you would see piles and piles and piles of cardboard and lots of cards. But we couldn't actually cook and host a Thanksgiving dinner here. There's just nowhere to sit. Like, there's really nowhere to sit. Like, my wife doesn't even know how to invite her family out here Because what would they do over here? There's no room. The amount of room in our house really changed when we started up the grading service. All of a sudden, half of the home is just for card grading. So it wasn't like that when we initially moved over here, but it is now. And so there's just nowhere left. Someone would ask for some free ones, and we would never come over again. Mister, can we do Denny's or IHOP for Thanksgiving? Oh, no, that's awful. I would probably personally cook the Thanksgiving dinner. Here we are. Zachary Mahaney. In my family, it was expected that the guy would cook the Thanksgiving dinner. It was like the man's job. And my dad would work really hard on figuring out all the different flavors and recipes. And he was quite good at it. And then he would teach the boys how to do that as well. Because he was like, you have to know how to do this. So, Mr. Zachary. So cooking Thanksgiving dinner is a thing that I know how to do. I think it was a thing that most men knew how to do back in the day. I don't know if that's still true anymore. I don't know if young men grew up knowing how to do that. Or girls even. I especially feel like girls don't know how to cook anymore. We have James Nogar, 2 Japanese, 25th celebration. I'm a chef in Chicago, and the best cooks are men. They have instant seasoned turkeys now, so you don't have to do much work. Sardines for Thanksgiving. No ghost in my collection yet. Yeah, Mr. Hunt and Shuckles his own turkey, just like cuts his own. Hey, you know, actually, funny enough, there's turkeys out here, man, all over the place. There are turkeys galore out here, all over the place. All right, James, give me a moment here. Gotta open a fresh box. Sardines? That's right. There we go. I can smoke a mean turkey. Do your other siblings have relationships with your parents? I don't actually know, is the truth. I don't think they do. Here we are. There we go. I don't know if anything's changed over time. So I don't actually know. But I know there was a point where none of them did. Some tell them it's not drape if I like hanging. Can you explain how you do the grading service? Are you qualified? Oh yes, I got my qualification at Missouri State Tech. All right, James Nogar, are you ready? Oh, you got Pikachu here and Pikachu V. Ooh, turkeys all over the place. Deer all over the place too. There we go. And, oh, I was thinking of buying 30 anniversary promos. Here we go. And Pikachu. Pikachu. James Nogar. Thanks, James. All right, James. Certification was really hard. I had to pass all kinds of grading tests set by the state. Because they won't let you grade without certification, as you know. Next up, we got Zachary Mahaney, Gyarados 25th anniversary bulk grade, unless you think something else looks good. Okay, give me a moment. Did you eat deer before? Yes, I live in the woods and deer eat my dog's food. Oh, that's annoying. It's funny though. So you're saying you got a Gyarados somewhere in here, huh? Well, I'll split the bag in half and start there. 25th anniversary Gyarados. There it is right there. I think that's the one. All right. You got a lot of cards in here. Oh, Zachary. I appreciate the order, Zachary. Trump University. I got my grading certificate at Trump University. Thank you for asking. All right. They're super chill. The deer? Yeah, the deer are pretty chill out here, too. The deer out here, it's obvious that they've gotten used to humans. You can kind of like just stop your car next to them and they'll stare at you. That bag is pregnant. Ooh. Is PragerU banned from all platforms yet? It's got to be, right? They like directly go against every woke thing there is. They're probably considered like alt-right by now. 8.30. All right, here we are. Okay, so we've got no more. I think we're done. Let me just double check, though. Hey, I think we're done, guys. Woohoo! We did it! And at 190 minutes, that's a perfect time to end. No more orders, guys. We're all done. Wow, that's a perfect time to end the stream, in fact. I'll grade your cards, too, y'all. Yes. Need that Blastoise, too. He's cool, isn't he? We're all done for the night at 190 minutes. That's 3 hours. That's a perfect ending time for a nighttime stream like this. Mr. End of Stream Thoughts. End of stream thoughts. Were we talking about anything really important? I can't remember. I don't think I have any big end of stream thoughts. My end of stream thoughts are this. She ain't messing with no... No, wait. It's... now, I ain't saying she's a gold star digger, but she ain't messing with no broke flippers. All right, I'm out of here. See you later, guys.